All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How's it going, Germano? Gene? Let me make sure both of the streams are up. Yep, both seem to be up. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all of that good stuff. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. I think I said today we wanted to try out 4 different decks, right? Ditto, Rampardos, Mega, Lopunny, Steelix. And I think I said I was going to try and do the Venusaur again. I might skip the Venusaur. We'll see, right? But the other decks, definitely want to get to. We have not seen a 24-hour Wonder Trade quite some time. Assuming we don't see it here, we'll just probably do a pull on a full art or something. Charizard. Okay, yeah, we don't see anything. So it's either I try and do 3 to grab that full art. I guess I could. Again, this is try, not guarantee. Okay. We got many more packs to open. Alright, so let's get all this stuff out of the way, and then we're going to start making some decks. I am always open for feedback on what Pokemon cards we can throw in. Don't think there's anything new here yet. This is all done. Alright. And then I think there's someone trying to hit me with a friend request. And crazy enough, there's been a lot of people sending friend requests, and I just do not have enough space to accept them all. We're stuck at 99, unfortunately. You made your Lopunny deck like this, 2 Lopunnies, 2 Rampardoses. I don't think I'm going to be running Rampardos in the deck. That is interesting, because you're going to start with Lopunny, and you don't want to really start with Lopunny. Chingling Tyrogue. You have a deck recommend? Ryan, just give me the deck theme and not the entire deck list. Like, if you have a deck recommendation, just say, like, play Steelix today, you know? And then we'll try and construct a Steelix deck. Most times when I'm copying, like, a full deck list, the deck is missing something, and it doesn't feel too great. But if you give me the deck theme, then we can just make the deck based off that theme and adjust as we need to, right? Yeah, we're going to be playing Mega Lopunny today, Parachute. So let's go ahead and get the deck theme. Let's go ahead and get the deck theme in. Double Bunary, Pokeballs. I don't think we need rare candies, right? Stage 1. Professors, Cyrus. Do we want Copycat? Riolu. 20 for jab. And Lucario. And then I think we're also going to be doing... Let's see. I'm going to throw in an X-Speed in here as well, just so I can make sure I can swap off my bunny. Assuming that we start with them. We have a Cyrus, we have a Copycat, 4 trainer cards. We still have a lot more cards left over here. I could go double Tyrogue. So if we start with that, we get free 20 damage and I can build whoever I want, aka the Mega Lopunny for 2 energy. You can give me 1 Ariados, the full art. Hollow. Ariados. I do have 2 Ariados already for this one, but all I'm missing is just 1 full art. Rocky Helmet in this deck, you think? So I do think I want red card, right? Just for hand disruption. You're thinking Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet's actually a good idea. Like, I could just put 2 Rocky Helmets and call it a day on that, maybe. Rocky Helmet's a good idea because I can put on the Tyrogue or the Riolu in the front. Lopunny with double Lucario is good because if you have double Lucario, your Lopunny is doing what? 130 damage? I'm not going to throw in a red card, actually. I want to throw in Will. I forgot, this is the flip mechanic. So Lopunny will be doing 90 plus 90, 180. Plus double Lucario, that's 220. Enough to take out some Megas. I'm going to put Will, just 1. Licia wouldn't fit in this deck because we only have 2 Pokemon that are... We only have 2 Pokemon that are under 30. But I do like Will. I like Cyrus, I guess, because we're going to be doing some little bit of damage with Tyrogue here. Remove 1 Pokeball, add Licia, and then the 50 HP Baneri. Pokeball, add the 50 HP Baneri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 basic Pokemon right now. It's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, maybe. I don't get a chance to show off the full art Baneries, but... So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon with 50 HP. Licia, we basically have 3 Pokeballs, essentially. We don't have that many trainers. We have 6. So it does seem like we'll be able to use Licia guaranteed. Hitmonchan deals 60 damage. Hitmonchan will be doing 70 for 1 energy. But the thing is, we have Tyrogue because Tyrogue doesn't need energy. So say if we're going first, we get to hit, boom. And then our next turn, we can start building a Lucario or our Lopunny to get them set up. It's a way to have some benefits if you're going first. There's also Hitmontop. If you're going first, you'd have to wait. They get first energy, and then you go Hitmontop. And then they probably kill your Hitmontop. And then you try to put energy on Lopunny. I think this is good. Right? Double Rocky and X speed. I don't know why. Do we need the X speed? I think it's only if we start with the Lopunny or the Riolu and not the Tyrogue. X speed will be good here. Conserve that extra energy. I think this is good. The only thing we're missing is a Sabrina, which would be nice. Sabrina would be good here, realistically speaking. And it is debatable, because if we go Hitmontop, we can hit their Mega Pokemon, right? Say if we're trying to find that Charizard. We can choose to hit the Charizard. So there might be an argument to be made here on just go double Hitmontop and not even Tyrogue at all. It's okay. We can lock this in. We're not doing any Pokemon Go. We're not doing any viewer battles right now. All right, so that's one deck, right? Let's make another deck just so we can hop between two decks immediately. We're going to be making a Mega Steelix EX deck here. So we got Steelix. We got the Onix. Which Onix? Dig? That's the new one. I feel like I go with the Headbutt Onix, right? For 50. Same HP, but we get guaranteed 50 damage. I don't have to worry about flipping. What is Onix? Okay. And then probably double Brock. Let's go this. Let's go Pokeball. It's just a stage 1. So yesterday someone mentioned I should go Pichu or Mantike to try to ramp up. I guess it doesn't matter, right? We need how much energy? Metal. It's 2 metal. It's 2 metal. So I'll go 1 Pichu, 1 Mantike. Oh, Oricorio Pichu. Oricorio. Oh, yeah. This is the answer to Oricorio. Yeah, I like this old one because it can also answer another Oricorio on the side. And it's colorless energy, which is nice. I'm going Oricorio, I need double Pichu then. I do feel like in this rock deck, should I go Rocky Helmet? Or do I need Rocky Helmet? I'm trying to make a punny joke here by saying we're in a rock deck with Brock, so might as well run a Rocky Helmet. Double Oricorio, because that can help us stall and build up on the Onix. Brock is good because we can still use that, even if he's on the bench. I feel like every deck is just using a copycat staple. Might as well. So now we have 5 more extra spots here, yeah? We have 6 basics. I think that's good enough. Double Brock, double Onix, double Mega Steelix, Pokeball Research, and Copycat. What should we throw in? Mega Steelix will get absolutely cooked by Whimsicott. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I could roll Heavy Helmet to negate some damage, or Rocky Helmet, but I don't know if we're going to be actually attacking with... I mean, Rocky Helmet's good when you have like a threat in the active spot hitting. Right? So maybe Heavy instead. For that logic. Hit it with a good Sabrina Cyrus sandwich here. Could also do Mantike for Erida, true, but if we're running Oricorio, I want to make sure we have a guaranteed chance to get Electric, because we're going to be running nothing but Steel in the deck. Mono Steel, or Metal. I forgot what the energy is officially called in this game. Two copies Passimian EX, one copy of Mega Lopunny, two copies of Lucario. No, I don't think we're going to be running Passimian in the Lopunny deck. I could go with Hand Disruption here. Right? Not Mars, because that's too many trainers. I could go with like Red Card. Let me save this for now. We're missing one single card. I want to go ahead and actually finish writing this deck. Mega Lopunny EX. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, our Lopunny deck is completed, ready to jump in. Mega Steelix EX. Boom. Bang. Rock. No, I originally had Dialga written down for Mega Steelix, but Pichu also works with Brock because we only need 2 metal, right? For Mega Steelix. So we could ramp up Mega Steelix super quick. Adaman? Throw in Adaman? I don't know if I'd want Serena in the deck. Because we need time to ramp up the Mega Steelix, and we're probably going to be staying on Onyx a lot more because we need to use Brock to get energy. And we need Pichu, Onyx to be a basic Pokemon, so Serena might not really be good. Adaman can survive Mega Charizard. Huh. So if I attack Mega Charizard first, and I have a Heavy Helmet, he's doing 250, 270. He's doing 270 damage. Heavy Helmet makes him do 250. Adaman, no. Adaman still makes him do 230. We're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Take Serena out. Serena's not in the deck, but I don't think Serena fits in this deck right now because we want to stay on Onyx for Pichu, because Pichu can only generate energy for base Pokemon. So you're not going to be evolving super quick. Plus you want Brock to generate energy, and you can't use Brock on a Steelix, just an Onyx. So I do think no Serena in this deck. Steel Apron. What is Steel Apron? Minus 10 damage, but recover from all effects. Yeah, Mega Venusaur. I could just throw in a Poke Center Lady. It's a teeny bit of healing, but at least it can cleanse. It's either that or I throw in like a big Malasada, right? Because with Steel Apron, you're taking minus 10 damage. And then recovering. But why not just heal the 10? Oh, this is random special. Oh. So if I am hit with 2 of them, it's only going to be 1 of them. Just kind of bad. I missed Mega Steelix's ability. During your opponent's next turn, takes 20. Oh. Okay, hold on. So if I attack, I'm taking minus 20 and I have no weakness type. So Charizard's doing 250, minus the 20, 230. But with the heavy helmet on, we live anyways, right? If I attack first and he doesn't attack me, I have no weakness type. He's doing 250 base, minus 20 from the ability, which is 230 base, minus the heavy helmet, 210. He's doing 210. I live anyways, right? So I don't need Adaman. Should I just do that? Poke Center Lady, when in doubt. No, I mean, Adaman would let me be at 10. Adaman would let me be at 30 HP instead of 10 HP, but does that 20 HP make a difference? Not really, because I'm still gonna get one shot the next turn anyway. I'm gonna die the next turn anyways. As long as I live at 10 without Adaman, we're still fine. I could just go card disruption. Now we'll just go Poke Center Lady. We'll just do Poke Center Lady and try it out. All right, so this is the deck. We got two different decks here. I'm probably gonna do the Lopunny deck first. These are the Steelix decks. 2, 2, 2, 2. Everything is 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Sabrina Cyrus combo, Poke Center Lady, Copycat. So everything's 2 there. And then let's play some Lopunny. I did end up changing. I'm not gonna lie, chat. So if you guys are doing the solo missions, I've already uploaded the Heliolisk deck to YouTube. We had some other trainers in the deck, right? I am thinking like Mars and Cyrus. However, which has been good. However, I've been trying this new deck only offline for solo missions, because there is a solo mission where it says you need like 16 or something. 16 of the new Crimson Blaze cards. So I decided to throw in double Clement's backpack instead of having the Cyrus Mars. And this deck is running what? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, it says 12, I think. 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think it needs 12 of the new Mega Rising cards. This was the only perfect way I could throw in 12 Mega Rising cards while still being a good deck to run for solo missions. So if you guys are looking for a deck for solo missions, this could be a good deck to finish those the stuff up. But the Clement's backpack didn't seem that bad. I don't know if I'd run it online matches. I still like my Cyrus and my Mars play, if anything, but seems like a clean 2 of everything deck. Yeah. Poke Center Lady is good with all the status effects. We did predict that we would be running Poke Center Lady before the expansion came out with all these status effects being applied. Alright, so this is the Mega Lopunny deck. If you guys are on the horizontal stream, the deck list is being updated now on the right side. Mega Lopunny EX. Win-loss ratio, top left. This deck, I'm trying to decide if we want double Tyrogue or if we want double Hitmontop. But everything else feels okay right now. We do have 6 basic Pokemon, but we do have Licia, so that's technically like 3 Pokeballs. And we're starting with 1, so I think we'll be okay. Let's just try it out, right? Now, I have no idea what that game is, Axe Clifford. Guess Apron is good against Lopunny too, which is nice. Yeah, could be. Alrighty. We are going second, which is good. Whether we had Tyrogue in the deck or not, because we're still able to just swing in. I don't know if I want to put Bunairy down or not. I might just wait. I don't want like a... Ooh. Hitmontop hitting me in the back. That's gonna hurt. Is that a Gallade? This is a Gallade deck. Is he running Gallade Mega Lopunny? Just go ahead and do that. Let's do that. And let's slappy knuckle. Hit him. Alright, so when I was originally making this deck, I was first thinking, should we throw in double Hitmontop instead of Tyrogue? Tyrogue lets us build up faster if we want to swap to the Mega Lopunny quicker or sooner. But hitting that back Gallade first and then Cyrusing to get the first hit in would be very nice, you know? So in future versions, you might see me running a double Hitmontop instead of the Tyrogue. You'll have to wait and see, because now our Lopunny in the back, our Bunaria, is kind of in a rough spot, so to say. I don't have a Lucario to finish this guy off either. I mean, I could just swing in here, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, our Mega Lopunny is kind of in the danger zone now, but with them not having energy advantage, we might be able to quickly just take advantage of this. One heads is all we need to knock him out. And even if he goes Gallade, I don't think he's able to do enough damage to our Mega Lopunny. He's doing 110. So as long as I get first hit in, we're good to go. There goes Gallade. Copycat. I'm gonna Copycat. Obviously, we can't Cyrus anything. It's gonna be debatable on if I want to stay in the active spot or not. We got the double Lucario back. So, don't have a Sabrina. No way to win. If I attack with Lopunny and kill, then all we have to do is land double heads and we win. I think this is gonna be a retreat play. And then, why did I put energy on Tyrogue thinking it's a Hitmonchan? Yeah, we only need one retreat cost anyways with Lopunny. I could theoretically go Hitmontops. We're gonna play some games and see how it feels, because Hitmontop could be a thing here. Either Hitmontop or Hitmonchan. Okay, Tyrogue is on. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't matter if I mean, I need to actually just attack here. Now, since I put a lot of Pokemon down, I could die to a Sabrina or a Cyrus in the future, right? If I switch in with Riolu, he could swap, kill my Riolu with someone. Technically, he still can. We might be cooked, in all honesty. I didn't keep that aggression with Mega Lopunny. Ooh. Cyrus? We got Cyrus. Alright, so he's got 6 cards left. A very good chance of finding his other Lucario. If I put extra energy on, he's doing 130. And with another Riolu, he's doing lethal. So I need to actually Cyrus that, sadly. Yeah, I need to Cyrus this and kill it. As much as I wanted to just hit the Hitmontop. Okay, we got a heads. We might kick out Tyrogue, I'm not gonna lie. Tyrogue 20 damage is nice, but it didn't feel nice. Especially because I think we have a lot of energy. Alright, so thankfully he's not going to be able to do 150. He'll be doing 130. I do live, and all I need is a top deck on a Will. And we got the Will. So will we win this game? Let's find out. First heads is guaranteed. Second heads 50-50. It's all up to you. One and done. Gallade is out of here. Now, yes, we won. Yes, it was close, down to the wire. I personally think, though, I'm going to kick out Tyrogue, and we come back on the second game with either a Hitmonchan or a Hitmontop. One of them's got to happen, chat. Yeah, we won. We won. We won the game. But I don't know. Do you think I keep Tyrogue? I don't know. So many times I just wanted to hit a bench Pokemon so we can Cyrus it in. So if I throw in Hitmon, let me see how much HP these Hitmons have. Hitmonchan has 80, so it won't die as easily. Hitmontop has 80 as well, but I can do 20 to the bench for just 1 energy as well on top of that. I have an X-Speed already in the deck, so I get X-Speed from the Hitmontop. Hitmonlee is also the same as Hitmonchan. Either a kick or a jab. So if I hypothetically ran double Hitmontop, Licia has less value, right? Like way less value. I'd have to run double Pokeball, no Licia. Which is fine. I could always go 1-1, double. I'm gonna try out Hitmontop. Because I feel like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee doing 30 over 20 from the Tyrogue. It'll feel the same. It'll feel the same, you know? Hitmontop, it's still just 1 energy. It's only 20 damage. But it's 20 damage on the bench. And with a Cyrus to hit whoever I need to, their win condition, getting first hit feels way better, yeah? That's the idea. Let's jump in. Let's try that. I don't know if I updated the deck list or not, chat. It is updated, okay. How's it going, Zome? Oh, now I can run the full art version of the Bunary. Yeah, true. I guess I should. I should run that other version since we don't need 50 HP. Yeah, I'll have to update the deck list one more time after this. Let's go Riolu in the front. You got Miss Drevis. Put a random supporter from your deck into your hand. Alright, so we got Riolu in the front. We got Will and Mega Lopunny. I don't really want to... I don't think anyone wants to actually be in the active zone with Mega Lopunny. Not the best start. We will, of course, attack with Riolu here. Another Riolu on the back line seems good. We got another Bunary. We only need 1. I want to save the other one strictly for the Hitmontop that we put in here. Yeah, because you never want to go in too early with Mega Lopunny, so taking your time and attacking with either Riolu or Hitmontop is definitely a better play versus using Tyrogue to save a lot of energy, I suppose you can say, right? Ooh, a quick Mismagius play into removing and putting 2 energy anywhere he wants. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Okay. We got the Hitmontop. Might be too little too late here, to be quite honest with you. Just in case, I'm gonna go Bunary with energy, and then I'll end turn. If he has another Fantina in the hand, right? And he did. Because then I can kill with Miss Magi. I can kill with... I can kill with Bunnery here. Yes, he'll be able to Genome Hack. But as long as I can win against my... whatchamacallit? Confusion. Because he's going to hit us with Confusion. Alright, so I'm not going to use Will. We're going to have to hope we just land. We did land. Alright. So this is scary, because he gets to land first. This is an interesting deck I'm going up against. That new, like, that's a new Miss Magius, right? Miss Magius with Fantina is actually really good now, it seems. Alright, so he gets to Genome Hack. He gets to hit us for 180 max damage. We live, and as long as we can 2-hit him while breaking through Confusion, or if he just lands double tails. Let's go! Mew, Mew, Mew. You think you can... Wait, I'm still confused even though he does 0 damage? Wait, what? Wait, is that for real? Is that true? Is that actually true? Oh, man. Come on, Will. Surely, I'm gonna put another Bunnery down because I might be able to just swap and go to my other Mega Lopunny. Come on, break the confusion. Oh wait, Will is gonna break the confusion guaranteed, I think. Did it? First flip here will be heads. Wait, what? This one's a guaranteed heads. I don't think the last one was a guaranteed heads. Doesn't matter either way. We landed 3 out of 3, broke the confusion, got the double heads. We win the game, easy enough. I don't think Will was affecting that first confusion head flip, because I didn't see a message that popped up. If it did though, Will's kind of OP. That was good, you know? Okay. 2-0 so far. To the person that said we can throw in the new Lopunny now, you're right. Miss Magius seemed cool. I'm going to write down on my deck list. I'm going to write down on my deck list that I want to play Miss Magius with Fantina. Because you can put... You're able to attack so quick. 60 damage is a lot. And you put all that energy to a bench Pokemon. That seems really good. Especially for Pokemon who don't even need, say... Psychic energy. They just need colorless energy. And also, I kind of want to run Fantina because we have double full art Fantina. Got to make some use out of it. I never had a chance to make use of it last update, last expansion. So we'll bring it back. All right, so this is the official deck list now, chat. This is the last time we are updating the deck list. This feels good. Let's just play some games, rapid fire through some. Will does not work on special conditions. Okay, so we got lucky then. We got lucky, okay. Because I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how did we just win the heads and then we have it again? All right, we are going second here, and we got Riolu in the front. Ooh, against a deck who's weak to fighting. Not bad. Eevee and Magnemite. Now, they can evolve into Jolteon and hit my Riolu, which would suck. They get that boosted evolution turn 1 advantage. And if they do go Jolteon, per se, they could theoretically evolve next turn into Magneton, ramp up, Elemental Switch, and still attack for 80. So either way, our Riolu is not in a good spot. Even if they get Jolteon or if they don't get Jolteon right here, right now, we're still in a very bad spot. Alright, they did find Jolteon. Which means I have two options. A, hit him with the jab, right? I guess I could hit him with the jab. We have Rocky Helmet. And we get that weakness type. Because if he doesn't have the evolution for Magnemite and an elemental switch, then we get to hit. And I don't want to miss out on the 40 damage. I was going to say I just build the back Riolu so I can go into Lucario and swing in. But then Lucario would still get one shot anyways. Alright, does he have elemental switch? He does have the elemental switch. And he's got Copycat to replenish. So he's going down to what, 80 health? He's going down to 80. I gotta go in with Riolu, I think, right? I could have gone in with Bunairy if I had another Bunairy. So if I attack him, we can technically drop this guy quite a bit. Rocky Helmet on the Riolu. So now I gotta think. If I attack with Riolu, I'm doing 40 damage. And then he'll go down, take 20. I get 1 energy, low but Bunairy. He'll be able to generate enough in time. I think I have to just put energy on the Mega Lopunny in the back. Hope he doesn't have a Cyrus's turn. And then just end. Because odds, I'm pretty sure he'll attack with the Riolu or the Jolteon right here, right now. And if he doesn't attack on the Jolteon right here, right now, and he's waiting to find a Cyrus, then I'm just going to go Riolu and attack him. But at the very least, we're going to be able to attack with Mega Lopunny. You know what I mean? Nice. All right, so he's attacking. He's killing. Think we'll be okay. Not going to use Wool. I'll save Wool for the next one. All right, this is scary right now. We need 1 heads. We got the 1 heads. Because Magnezone means that we're going to have to flip, right? I'm going to have to flip. 50-50, we get a chance to even attack the Magnezone. Unless he just does not have Magnezone in hand. I'd be surprised, though. He's used a Copycat. He's used a Professor's Research. He's got only 7 cards left in the deck. He's got to have a Magnezone for these last 2. That's 3rd energy. He's got both 3 energies ready to go. He's got the Magnezone as well. All right. We've got to land. We've got to land 3 heads in order to win, right? Yeah, wait a minute. We actually need to land all 3 heads here. Or we just lose. Let's do 3 energy for the 3 for 3. Let's do it. First heads. It says definitely it'll be heads. And then this one is not the definite heads. Because we already used roll for that first ability. So 2 more heads. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. We hit him with the confusion. If he doesn't see the confusion and doesn't swap, it's a copia. Yeah. I was gonna say, if he just doesn't see it and doesn't pay attention, we can win. No, yeah, he's paying attention. He is paying close attention. All right, I mean, so far, not good. We haven't found our X speed, and we haven't been able to X speed off of our Riolu into a Hitmontop. We want to be in the front with Hitmontop, And we have like a 33% chance to do it. We just haven't gotten it yet, unfortunately. Because starting in the front with Riolu isn't really the greatest. All right, we're going second. We got Rocky and X-Speed. We are looking for a Hitmontop. Because if this guy retreats from the active spot, we want to make sure we can actually... Ooh, Hitmontop would be very good here. Hit the Bunary. Hit the Skull Fossil. Come on, Hitmontop. No. Oh, man. All right, we'll just go ahead and put this down anyways. Put the Bunary down. Why not? I'm going to 1 energy, jab, and attack. So he's running the 50 HP one, which makes me think that he might have Tyrogue in the deck to give Alicia more value. Bunary at 50 and then Tyrogue for the other. I mean, he's got 2 Pokemon in hand. Yeah, there goes the Tyrogue. Okay. Then he has another Bunary in hand as well. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I was really hoping that was not a Bunary. Okay, so what I could do is I could still put Bunary down. Kind of defeats the purpose, though. No, I think we're just going to go this. I'm going to put Bunary down anyways. And I'm going to Mega Lopunny. And the main reason why I'm doing that and not evolving and attacking is because he might have Rampardos, right? And if he has Rampardos and attacks, then I want Bunary to swing in after to try to finish and clean up the Rampardos. And once he kills, he's going to be at what? 80 health? So we'll just need one singular heads to win this. Oh, he's got another Bunary. Never mind. Yeah, I just called that. What am I talking about? Of course he has another Bunary. We literally just said he had one. All right, so he's at 80. I don't have any Sabrinas in the deck. I gotta think. Do we really want to go in? Do we really want to go in with the Mega Lopunny on the back? Or should I try and attack here? If I flip twice, double heads, he goes down to 40. He attacks, he dies. This is not good, Chief. This is not good. A game of a mirror matchup. I think we are cooked. With that being said, I think I'm still just going to X-Speed and attack with Mega Lopunny anyways. I don't think we're going to land double heads. But landing at least 1 heads should work out. Let's kill the Rampardos. We're going to have to hope that he just doesn't have Mega Lopunny. Right? 7 cards remaining. If I had a Rocky Helmet, we had 2 in the deck, I'd attack with the Bunary. But since we don't have the Rocky in hand, we're just going to do it like this. Worst case scenario, he does find the Mega Lopunny. He attacks. I can just swap, right? I can swap. He's red carding when I have 1 card. No way. Don't tell me that's because he's... Oh, smart play, actually. He's trying to find that Mega Lopunny. Very high odds. He's got it. Indeed, he's got it. Come on, come on. 1. That's still scary because if he lands another one, we're cooked. So what I think I'm going to do, chat, I think I'm just going to try and go with Hitmontop here. And if we find another Hitmontop, then we can win the game. Okay. I think we just win. Assuming he doesn't have a Cyrus, but even if he does have Cyrus, it means he can't use Will, and he could only land 1 heads again. So the play is going to be boom. Hitmontop, attack one of the Tyrogues. And then I'll go to my Mega Lopunny and then put the second Hitmontop down and then attack the Tyrogue and kill it, completely ignoring it. So he is going to Cyrus, but it means he can't use Will, and it means that he's going to have to go through this flip again. And if he only runs one... Aw, come on. Come on, we played that so perfectly, game. I feel like in our brain, we're just like maneuvering so flawlessly, right? Like, okay, we swap, Hitmontop, attack, he kills us. We go Lopunny, we swap to the second Hitmontop, finish. Sometimes, even if you make a extremely good play, and it would have been a cool clip to have, the game doesn't want you to have it, you know? The game does not want you to have it. You think we got to put Sabrina in the deck? I'm trying to think, what would we kick out for Sabrina? Not a fan of Lopunny. Relying on randomness in an already high variance game is not the move. Alright, we're going first, and I think this is the first time we actually have Hitmontop in the active spot, which is nice. Now, granted, they have second energy advantage, which kind of sucks, but at least we have Hitmontop. We can experience this, yeah? So let's go ahead, put Hitmontop down. Show here, end turn. They have Alicia. So second Eevee, and who else? Pichu? Oh, Magnemite. Magnemite, Magnezone, Jolteon. The unfortunate thing is them going second. They're kind of at the advantage. Right? We're going to need to find a Bunary out of this and not a Hitmonchan or Hitmontop. Aw, man. You hate to see it, chat. You really do. Let's put energy on Hitmontop. I'm going to put the other Hitmontop down as well, so we have someone to retreat to after the fact. I'm going to go ahead and probably hit the Magnemite. I don't think the Jolteon will be a problem if we deal with another Jolteon, but let's just hit that Magnemite instead. I think the funny thing is, we might actually have cooked here. And we might not even need Lopunny thanks to the Lucario. He attacks, the Jolteon attacks, he's going to take 20 damage. He goes down to 60. I'm doing 60 on Hitmontop. And we got a Magneton in the back, weak. Like, I think we're good, man. Let's go ahead, Hitmontop again. We got the Bunary, which is nice. I think I'm gonna not copycat just yet. And we're just gonna Piercing and hit the Magneton. So Jolteon's dead. Now they're forced to go in with Magneton because I made it so weak, right? And they're gonna be forced to actually Volt Charge and put all their energy onto this Magneton here. Oh, okay. So one card in hand is another Magneton. He's Pokemon communicating that Magneton for something else. I'm hoping it's an Eevee instead. Let's find out. Him going all in here, I think he got the Magnezone. He got it. Nice. One card in hand is unknown. I think I have to go Lucario to tank a hit and then X-Speed from it into the Bunary. Right? Trying to think about that. Because I obviously will die on the back line here with any of these other Pokemon. If I go... I mean, no matter what, energy's got to go here so I can X-Speed off. Which I'll have to do next turn. I'll have to use X-Speed and then Copycat. And then we'll have to tank a hit. So as long as he doesn't Sabrina here, we're good for just one more turn. And we can't have him have Cyrus next turn either. Oh, another Lucario. We're doing 80, which is technically 100. Not enough. Alright, so we have to swap. X-Speed's gonna happen no matter what. Copycat time. We're at 1. We go to 2. Looking for just a stage 1 here. Got the stage 1. Now I think the play is just go Lopunny. And as long as he doesn't have Cyrus, then we are good to go. Lopunny is doing just enough damage to kill the Magnezone. Ah, he has Cyrus. Alright, nice. Nice. A Sabrina definitely would have won us that game. Should we add in Sabrina, chat? I'm trying to find out. Like, Lopunny's not a bad deck. This deck's actually extremely good. The deck list, I think. It seems very nice. But I am wondering if we want Sabrina instead of something else. Maybe I don't need double Rocky Helmet. I've never really had a chance to utilize Rocky too much. I'll take out the Rocky and I'll throw in a Sabrina. Because that's 2 games in a row that we could have won with just a single Sabrina. Right? So we could be like 4-1 right now, theoretically speaking. If we had Sabrina those last 2 games. 95% of games are decided by Cyrus those days. Ditch Will, just flip heads. Ditch the Will? I don't know. Can I show the deck? I can maybe show it after this game. If you want to see the deck list right now immediately, we do have a horizontal YouTube stream up at the moment. Just go to the live channel and take a look at the other YouTube live. All right, we are going second here, and we got double Hitmontop. This is perfect. Against a Magnemite and probably a Jolteon. So we're seeing, I think, the rise of Lightning decks. When I ran the Lightning deck, I was running Heliolisk and Magnezone, which is still very good. No EXs at all, which seems great. Now, thankfully, we do have double Hitmontop here, and we have second energy advantage. This Pokeball will be a 50% chance of being a Bunary. Koj, I don't think you realized we had no energy to attack with Lopunny. And he Cyrus to get his final win. The +3. Me hitting concede didn't mean I gave up too early. It means that he kills the Lucario because he Cyrused it, and he goes from 2 points to 3 points and he wins the game. I don't have a chance to even attack because the game is over. Yeah, because I already know we have a Lucario, we have Will, we have Mega Lopunny. All I need to do is just attack, and then we do 110 damage guaranteed. But we would never get that chance to attack because the game was settled. Kind of sucks that this guy gave up. We had like a good start. You know what I mean? Maybe he comes back and he just didn't want to play his first turn. Yeah, we had like a very good start here. Does he return or no? I mean, they're both YouTube chat season. They're both YouTube chat. I don't think he's coming back, chat. You haven't had luck playing with the Lucario build, but you've been crushing it with the Rampardos Lopunny. Rampardos Lopunny is running what? Because you can't have just Bunary. You gotta have another basic Pokemon, right? Dang, that's a beefy duck. Trying to fit in rare candies and Rampardos and the skull fossils. All right, we're going second, and we've got Hitmontop in the front. Let's just chill right here, yeah? Let's just chill, no Sabrinas. We did alter the deck ever so slightly. We ended up putting Sabrina in our own deck. I'm hoping he doesn't have Magnemite, because if he has Magnemite, he's able to ramp up so quick. Doesn't have the Magnemite, that's good. So now I think we are good to go. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to put Bunary down. Why not? And then we'll go ahead and Piercing. It does mean he can Sabrina, and the only way I can retreat off is by putting Energy, which then will take damage. Then he can Cyrus in the future. See who he puts down. Magnemite. He is still committing to the front, interestingly enough. So I am gonna Mega Lopunny. That's gonna happen. We're not gonna will. Question is, do we Sabrina? Energy's gonna go down to Mega Lopunny. Let's just play what we're gonna obviously do, right? If I Sabrina, he won't be able to attack with Jolteon, but then I don't get first hit on it with my Mega Lopunny. I think I'd rather him attack, right? I'd rather him just do that, and then we hit the Magnemite. Ooh, he's got Magneton though. And he will be able to get to 3 energy. There goes the Cyrus. Maybe the Sabrina was the play. But once he uses Cyrus, he can't use it again. Right? Honestly, I think I'm gonna go ahead and energy here. And we're gonna Piercing Spin, but I'm gonna hit the Eevee instead. Because it gives me options. I don't think it actually gives me any options, but a Sabrina next turn here. You've got a second Cyrus, my guy. No shot. Have I tried new Porygon Z? I have not tried new Porygon Z. We're going to be playing some Lopunny, Steelix, Ditto Rampardos. All right, we're going second. We got Riolu in the front. A lot of people, I think, are running Bunairy, interestingly enough. I've been running into quite a few. Now, thankfully, we do have energy advantage, which is kind of big. We need that, right? That's a Hitmontop. No reason to XP to it yet. I don't think. Might as well just hit there. I could have actually put the Hitmontop down, just in case he tries to, like, thin his hand, copycat. We'd give him one less card on the copycat. He's fully committing to Mega Lopunny. And he's using Roll, knowing that he needs 2 energy to attack. Very interesting play, I'm not gonna lie. So let's just Hitmontop this. It's X speed. Go over to the Hitmontop. Yes, Hitmontop dies, right? But I mean, at least our Lucario doesn't get hit. And our Lucario is to do 60 damage next turn. And then another 60 damage followed up. Not sure why he wanted to use his Will early. Unless he thinks that Will is active 24/7 until you start using your flips. I don't know if he actually thinks that or not. Let's put this down. 60 damage. And as long as he doesn't have like a Giovanni and land 1 heads. Alright, he can't Giovanni here. So whoever he puts down as a Pokemon, we can Sabrina back into it. Or Cyrus if we top deck it. Alright, never mind. We can't Sabrina back into it. But I could just swap from Lucario and go Hitmontop and attack. Right? Might be the better play. And then he'd be forced to use a Cyrus to bring my Lucario back in the action. Why is he just staying in? Oh! Okay, dang, that just happened. I was about to concede, but there's a very slim chance we can win, and it's called he needs to just not land heads. Because his luck... Alright. His luck is insane. Chat, before you guys say this deck is bad, the Lopunny deck, I guarantee you, like, I don't even have to know this. Someone out there is probably playing this deck with the same exact deck list or something extremely similar, running Hitmontop, Riolu, Lucario, Mega Lopunny, Rocky, Will, X-Speed, Copycat, right? Probably changing out just a single card or something. I guarantee you someone else is playing this exact same deck. And they're just winning every single game left to right, back and forth. They're on a win streak right now. We're unfortunately getting unlucky. Because I don't think the deck is bad. I think that the variants and the matches we're going into just don't make sense, right? Like the extreme, like you can't make this up. You know what I mean? Again, I don't think the deck is bad. Because we've played decks that are extremely good, like Greninja Suicune, go on to 9-game win streaks. The next day, bro, I'm 0-5. I can't win a game to save my life. You know what I mean? So don't look at the win-loss ratio for the deck and automatically be like, yep, the deck's automatically bad. I hate it. It's not good. I'm never going to build it. I think the deck's honestly good, in my opinion. I think the deck is good. You won 8 games straight yesterday. See, look, we got someone saying that they won 8 games straight. We're just honestly running into bad matchups and either bad hand draws or the opponent just gets the perfect hand draw. Like, I genuinely think this deck is really good, and I want to make a video on the deck because I think it's actually good. We're just running into some pretty unfortunate situations. All right, we are going second. We got Hitmon top. Perfect prime start here with energy advantage, and we have a Pokeball with Mega Lopunny, so we can build it back whenever we need to. They're running Nose Pass, I'm assuming just to tank, because Melmetal is probably going to be, yeah, Melmetal and Onix are most likely their big heavy hitters. So if I'm to guess, they probably try and build, they probably tank on Nose Pass, attack with Melton, and then finish with Mega Steelix. Seems like the 1-2 play. I'm just going to go ahead and Piercing and hit the Onix first, because I know that's going to turn into a Mega Onix. I was going to Sabrina, but I don't want to actually Sabrina into a Melton, and then he amasses. I think he's running Lyra in the deck, and the Nose Pass is supposed to be just here to tank. I get +1, he goes into Melmetal, I get a +2, and then he has to finish off with the Steelix, Mega Steelix. Oh, it's only 2 energy to attack on Probo Pass. Oh, snap. I thought it was 3. It's a new Probo Pass. And he takes 2 energy and ramps up a back. Oh, snap. That seems good, because when you finally kill it, your Onix is already primed and ready, right? Alright, so this is definitely going to be a Sabrina. Like, yeah, 100% Sabrina. Try and slow this guy down. That's not bad, honestly. Like, I'm going to be playing a Mega Steelix deck myself. I don't have Probo Pass in it. I have, like, some baby Pokemon. But this isn't too bad either. You get damage in Probo Pass. You get ramp. Definitely an idea to think about, especially if he's running just base Melmetal, not Melmetal EX. If your Probo Pass dies, you can attack with Melmetal EX. You can still use Brock to build up the Onix. You can build both of them. They'd have to kill 1, 2, and then 3 of your Pokemon to win. Alright, so let's hope that this is a Bunary. I think it's a 66% chance now. We did get it. Alright, Bunary goes down. Sadly, we did not find Lucario, so Melton does get to live. Let's go ahead and just attack the Onix one more time. Onix into the Mega Steelix is the big threat. He might be holding on to his Brock until he finds another Onix, because he might be afraid to actually build this right now. Considering it's about to die, I don't think he wants to put all energy onto it. If I was playing that deck that he's playing right now, he's probably running base Melmetal and not Melmetal EX. It wouldn't make sense if he goes EX. He's just going base Steelix to try and buy a bit more time, it seems. Swap from the Probo Pass, able to attack for 40. I think this is going to be a stay in the active spot and attack the Melton. Alright, so we do 0 damage to the front. However, if we could find a Lucario, we still get to do 20. Lucario top deck would be crazy. That's all I'm saying. Aw, man. Well played. He's not going to be able to attack. He's taking way too long. He almost didn't have enough time to actually think about his play right there. We did top deck the Lucario, fortunately. And we'll go Mega Lopunny just so we can throw it down. So if I swap to Mega Lopunny and I land double heads, we kill and win. I don't think I want to do that just yet. I want to chill for the time being and probably just attack the Steelix. Because now our Mega Lopunny can kill with just a single heads. We don't have to worry about running two heads. So once he kills here, then I can go Mega Lopunny if I so wish, right? Which I think we will do. What does he do? 100 damage? Actually, that might be too much. I might not Mega Lopunny. Might save Mega Lopunny for the very end. It's Copycat. Because Steelix is going to hit hard. And then we have Melton to deal with. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. We have a Cyrus. So we can Cyrus and kill the Steelix first, which is good. Not really worried about a Probopass doing 40, so we'll keep Probopass in the front and then just Cyrus. Build up the Mega Lopunny so we can put second energy on Hitmontop and then swap in Cyrus on the next turn. Yeah, Probopass seems very good right now, man. Probopass seems very good. It's so tanky as well, but again, I'm only hitting for 20 per turn. So I don't know if it actually is like tanky as I think it is. Any other deck we're playing, probably steamroll through this Probopass. He's got a second Probopass. So he's putting extra energy because I think he wants to swap off Probopass. He's kind of stuck on Probopass, right? Yeah, he's kind of stuck right now. So if I swap in Cyrus and kill the Steelix, he doesn't have Null Metal yet. I give him that free swap that he wants. In all honesty, I think I still stick with the same plan, right? Energy on Hitmontop. We retreat. We Mega Lopunny. Cyrus the Steelix, and we attack and kill. Rocky almost gonna go to the Hitmontop because I'm probably gonna go Hitmontop after this, and then we attack. I don't want to take too much time to think about what I want to do because, wow. Okay, so we are officially he landed heads as well. All right. I mean, if he has Null Metal, I think we just lose, man. I think we just lose. The double tails Okay. So he attacks, we live, we got another Mega Lopunny, that's good. He's building up the Mega Steelix, which is not good. He needs 1 energy to retreat. Still. I want to believe Will's gonna land heads. I gotta believe, right? We got an X speed, and not that X speed really matters here. No, we're absolutely cooked. We're absolutely cooked. That stinks. You're not having good luck with Lopunny. It's been working well for you. Yeah, Cadillac. I don't know what to say, man. Double Tails is very depressing to look at. Double Tails is very depressing to look at. Well, I don't think it's the deck. I think today's just a bad day, unfortunately, for Lopunny. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna roll because I need to save roll for the next turn. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's just a matter of today's the bad day. How's it going, Caleb? All right, there is a chance we can come back and win this long, depressing game we've played. It is called Will and Land Double Heads. Will we land double heads? Let's find out, right? 1 guaranteed, 2 to get it done. 200 damage exactly. We got him out. I'm not even happy with the deck, chat. We're not gonna, we'll come back and do the deck a different day. It's been an hour and a half. I don't feel like playing the deck. The deck is not too great in my opinion today. Keyword and emphasis on today. Because if we play the same exact deck that I'm playing right now tomorrow, night and day difference, man. So the deck's not good today, but I think the deck will be good tomorrow. Now, with that being said, should we play that Mega Steelix deck that he was running, or should I just stick with the Oricorio Pichu variant? Because Probopass seems good, but I mean, what was that Melmetal doing? I think I just stick with this one, right? Quick, fast ramp. RNG is not doing its thing today. I'm doing good, Caleb. I'm doing good. That was the first deck of the day. I'm already exhausted from playing that. Alright, so this is the Mega Steelix deck that we have. This is the Mega Steelix deck that we have. Deck list is updated if you guys are on the horizontal stream. We might do some Miss Magius today as well with Fantina. Alright, so let's see. First game on, we are going second. Pichus are obviously going to go in the front. And I guess double Pichu is fine because if we get hit, we'll get hit with a Sabrina, we'll be saved. And we got Mega Steelix already. So this deck is running just pure mono metal energy. And this is supposed to be like a way to quickly ramp up Mega Steelix with the Pichus, with Brock's in the deck. Heavy helmet to negate 20 damage, which is good. We do have a singular Poke Center lady, which I guess could save us from a Greninja if we end up getting hit. The thing is, I do feel like... Oh, here, this is a perfect turn. Watch. Brock for the 1 energy. Fighting. Metal energy. Now, we are going to get hit a lot. And just to finish my thought, my process here, right? I said we had 1 Poke Center lady in the deck just to protect us from, say, Greninja. But realistically speaking, no one's playing Greninja anymore. Jolteon EX is the new Greninja. 20 damage for every energy, and it works when you're building the bench as well. Just like that, look, we've taken 60 damage and they've done nothing. They've sat there. They've sat there and they've done nothing, right? So now we're kind of cooked. We're kind of cooked on the back line here. I could finish putting energy, evolve and attack for 120. He'll have to put energy on to his Jolteon. That might be the better play because realistically we don't have any other Pokemon right now. Yes, it means we're going to go down to 140 and he gets to attack. But I'd rather he attack us here than him Cyrus next turn and then kill us while we have all that energy and I don't even get a chance to attack. Because the idea is now I attack, he puts second energy, I attack him again, and then I can Sabrina and finish him off and we win the game. Jolteon is probably going to be our worst matchup. I think the good news is he didn't find a Magnemite, and even if he finds Magnemite now, he's not going to have Magnezone primed and ready, which means that we'll be able to actually still Sabrina and still get the win, and we'll be good to go. That's the only blessing that I think we have here going up into a Jolteon deck. But this Jolteon deck's been crazy, right? So like I said, Sabrina is the only thing we need to win next turn. I'm not going to copycat. Would be good copycat value, right? 6 cards. But we got the win condition. If he goes Jolteon and puts Jolteon in, I just Sabrina into his Magneton. If he goes Magneton and puts Magneton in, I just Sabrina into his Eevee. We just win the game. Quick game here with Steelix. Not bad. You destroyed this deck with Whimsicott EX? Yeah, we uploaded. Whimsicott EX was the first deck we uploaded onto the YouTube channel. It's very good. Whimsicott with the Area Dose and Quick Grow Extract. One of my favorite decks in all honesty. Oh, actually no, Mega Charizard was the first deck we uploaded. Whimsicott is actually very good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. All right, we are going second and we do have Pichu. We are running double Pokeball in this deck and we do have 6 basics. So hopefully we can find another basic Pokemon, 5 more basics in the deck and 2 more Pokeballs, a 7 in 15 chance Because having second energy advantage with Pichu in the front just feels like wasted energy if we can't give all this energy to, right? Especially because we have Brock. Like, we could go up to 3 energy next turn, 4 Mega Steelix, if we can find the Brock. Now, or with the Onyx. Now, I am thinking that we kick out one single card in this deck to try to put in a base Steelix, because maybe we don't want to entry in with Mega Steelix, right? Having a Mega in the active spot is very scary and very risky, because of course once your Mega dies, it's over. Thankfully, we do take minus 20 damage, so we'll be able to tank a couple of hits. But I think just a base Steelix also needs just 2 metal energy to attack. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. So since we can't do anything here and we need a Pokemon, let's copycat. I'll have to take a look after this game, or I guess I could do it during this game. We'll find out in live. Well. All of this energy, alas, no one to give it to. Feels good. I'm gonna find out right here, right now on Steelix, and we'll have an answer for you. So Steelix base only needs 2 energy to attack, 150 HP, 100 damage, and it says during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon has no weakness. So not bad. So we could put there's an argument to put a base Steelix in the deck. There's also another Steelix that has heavy impact for just 1 metal energy, 110 damage. So you have 2 different types of Steelix to go with. One that makes your weakness type nothing, like good against fire decks, or one that does 110 damage. Alright, so unfortunately, Chingling doesn't really do anything bad to us. We have no item cards I want to play besides a Pokeball. So I guess if I Pokeballed, or I research into Pokeball, then I'm kind of sad. Come on, man. I have 5 basic Pokemon in the deck, 2 Pokeballs. You gotta give me something, right? Like, you've gotta give me at least something here, game. I'm not asking for much, I'm just asking for something. We have 2 Onix, 2 Oricorios, 2 Pokeballs. I mean, I can't even play the Pokeballs now because Chingling is here, unfortunately. But we're not even pulling the Pokeball, right? We already used a Copycat. We've already used a Professor's. We had our first turn hand. Come on. We got the Onix. Hallelujah. We got the Onix. That's probably the second Onix, which we can't even play yet. Let's go ahead and heavy helmet this. So we're still able to attack with Onix next turn for 50 if I so wish. And we'll be able to negate the damage from Magneton or Magnezone. So I think I just swap. I think this is going to be a swap go Onix and attack for 50. That might be the play. Not evolve into Mega Steelix, I don't think. Although I could. Wait, there's no way he's gonna give me a free. Did he use anything yet? Because he might actually. I think he's trying to use Cyrus here. Or not, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna go Onix. We're just gonna evolve. Obviously, we'll start with the Pichu because it lets me think about what I want to do. Let's go Pokeball. We got the Brock. If I stay in with Pichu, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I could still stay in with Pichu. Attack that. No, I'm just gonna go in. Let's start swinging. All right. Mega Steelix is coming down. Because I'm a little afraid if I do Poke Center Lady and I heal the Pichu and he attacks the Pichu and then I attack him, all he needs is one more +1. What's stopping him from having a Sabrina and using Sabrina with Magneton and killing the Oricorio? I gotta make him work for that extra point, right? We always gotta be careful about that. This way, if I attack with Mega Steelix, I get my +1. And I can still Sabrina and kill one of these, or I can just attack. Then I can hold on to the Sabrina until he puts in the Darkrai, and then I can Sabrina and kill the Chingling. So I have options, right? All right, we get hit with a flip. Another Onix is down. And I think we are going to be building another Onix. With another Brock in the deck, we might as well. I kind of just want to attack here. I don't care if they kill the Pichu, realistically speaking. So I'm going to Poke Center Lady to heal. Hoping we can land heads. Did not land heads, knowing my luck. I think this is still A-okay though. Once we're in the active spot, we can't really retreat off the active spot. I needed to land heads. Oh man. We needed that head so badly. I'm going to put energy to Oricorio and then I'll end turn because I think we're going to find Brock next turn. But I'm pretty sure he's going to have a Cyrus here, no doubt, right? Brock? No Brock. Ah, no Brock. I think that's game. I was hoping for a Brock so I could, Oricorio. How am I so sure I'm gonna get Brock? I don't know why I was so sure. For one, we started with double Pichu. For like 3 turns in a row, I had 6 energy on Pichu. For 2, we didn't land heads, trying to break out of the confusion from the Magna Zone. Our luck was not... There was no luck. There was literally no luck, right? That entire game, we were destined to lose. And that was mainly because we started with Oricorio in the beginning, or Pichu. Chat, should I chalk that up as we got unlucky? Let's move on to the next. Pichu could still be great. Or should I just kick out Pichu, kick out Oricorio, go pure Metal Energy, and go Probo Pass? Because, not gonna lie, that felt depressing. That felt depressing being on Pichu. That felt very sad. I feel like I want to Probo Pass, Nose Pass this, and put in at least one base Steelix. Just go all steel. Yeah, I'm gonna go all steel. So Probo Pass. Nose Pass. Now, do we need a base Steelix or no? Onyx deals with Oricorio, but if I don't want to evolve into Mega Steelix, I could always just evolve into Steelix and do 100 damage per turn, which is still good. And have another... Because then if I'm using Probo Pass, I can make it so Probo Pass builds one Onyx, and then builds another Onyx, and then I go one base Steelix, they kill that, and then they have to take out a Mega Pokemon. That seems a lot better, right? I'm just trying to think, how can I fit in a base Steelix unless I go one Mega, one base, and not try and do two Mega? I'd have to kick out Pokecenter Lady. One Mega, one base, and a Serena for consistency. It's either I kick out Pokecenter Lady for... I mean, we gotta kick out something anyways for Serena, right? So I could go one Mega, one base. No, if I go one Mega, one base, and then a Serena, that wouldn't make any sense because I'd have a lot of trainers. I'd rather just kick out Pokecenter Lady. You don't need a base Steelix if you have Probo Pass. Well, this is the idea, right? I have Probo Pass, I'm attacking in the front. They finally kill my Probo Pass. Do I want to go Mega Steelix immediately? Probably not. I could go base Steelix and dish out 100 damage per turn, 100 damage per turn, 100 damage per turn. They finally kill my base Steelix. They go at +2. Now we got the Mega Pokemon in, and they got to take down the Mega to get the final +3 in order to win. If they take out Probo Pass, then my only option is go Onyx for 50, and it's going to go down pretty easily. Or just go Mega Steelix, and then once they kill Mega Steelix, they win. They only need to kill 2 Pokemon. Having it where a base Steelix is in there, they got to kill not 1, not 2, but 3 Pokemon to secure themselves a win. And you're able to do a lot more damage, which seems very good. Yeah, because we can already counter Oricorio with either Probo Pass or Onyx. We don't need Steelix for Oricorio. It's more so making them work for it while still dishing out a bunch of damage, because Mega Steelix does 120. We can do 110 while still just giving them 1. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go no Pokecenter Lady, and I'll go Steelix base. I just don't know if I want to go with this one, the one that does 100 damage, but we have no weakness, so it's good against fire types. Or I go with this one that lets me do 110 damage. 10 extra damage. Same HP. Same retreat cost. 1 less metal energy required, which doesn't matter. No weakness type means fire. I guess it means we live against a Blaziken. Yeah, it means we live against a Blaziken. All right, We'll go with the base Steelix 100. Oh, don't need Brock since I have a 2 energy ramp Pokemon. Huh. Now, worst case scenario, we go in the active spot with Onix, right? Because it's going to be a 50-50. Then we're kind of cooked, right? There's no way to retreat off the active spot. I see what you mean, though. I could technically kick out Brock. And then we're screwed. But then you could argue and say just go Lyra. But then what's the difference between double Lyra and double Brock? I still think Brock is good because I can still just build the bench sooner as well. Loki would add Aegislash. Lyra, Cure, Sleep, and Magnezone effect. Yeah. That's only if I have another Pokemon to swap to and then attack as well. I don't feel safe without Brock in the deck. You don't need non-EX Steelix? Oh, you might have just tuned in. We've already explained why we need non-EX Steelix. You might have just tuned in though. Yeah, I think we keep Brock. Worst case scenario, we start with Onix. We can still build the Onix quick. Worst case scenario, we start with Probopass and we don't need Brock. But we still want Probopass to die anyways, and I can still use Brock to build the back quick regardless in case my Probopass goes down quick. Who knows? There's a lot of fast ramping decks out there. I'm gonna keep it. Let's just update it. Let's go in. Let's play some games. Oh man. Alright, Mega Steelix. This is 2.0. Version 2. I'll explain the deck while we're playing the game. Alrighty. We are going second. We've got Onix in the front, and that's it. So the deck list is on the right side, and let's just talk about it really quick, right? Let's just talk about this briefly. We have 4 basic Pokemon, 2 Onix, 2 Probopass, and that's it. Now, there is a 50% chance we don't start with Probopass and being able to ramp up our Onix, which is why we opted to keep the Brock, and now I'm a little glad we did keep the Brock because we'd be stuck in the active spot with an Onix doing absolutely nothing. Pokeball was a 66% chance we find a Probopass. We still don't have anything, so unfortunately that does suck for us. However, thankfully, thanks to Brock, we're able to do that. We could Rocky Helmet. That Peck won't really do anything to us, and we are primed and ready to go. So it seems like the double Brock play is working out in our favor right now. And now we do also have a base Steelix in the deck, and some people are like, you don't need base Steelix because you have Onix and Probopass to deal with the Oricorio. Oricorio is not the problem, right? Oricorio is definitely not our problem. The problem is we want to make sure when they kill our Probopass they get +1 from that, and we're not immediately jumping into our Mega Steelix, and then they just have to knock out Mega Steelix and they win the game. We don't want that. We want them to kill Probopass, and then kill a base Steelix that we built up with Probopass, and then go into a Mega Onix that we built after that, right? That's going to be the key. That's going to be the big play. And that's what we're shooting for. I'm going to go ahead, swap this guy, headbutt him on Torchic. We got a Cyrus in the deck to bring him back. Sabrina is really good here, and I think we're good. Now, we did opt for this Steelix versus the other Steelix that has 110 HP, mainly because the one that has 110 damage, mainly because this Metal Defender, during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon has no weakness type. With that, we're able to actually survive a Mega Blaziken attack and live at 10 HP on this new Steelix. Pretty good, right? That was the main reason why we ended up opting for that. Now, after all of that big mess of me explaining everything, let's go ahead and put some Pokemon down. Let's copycat for 5 and see if we can find a Mega Steelix just so we can hit the Turtonator. We got the Mega Steelix. Now, everything I just explained in like pure symphony right there, disregard all of that, and we're just gonna swing in with the Mega Steelix so we can one-shot the Turtonator, immediately get back into this Torchic, and try and kill it before it evolves, because I can sense it is bricking and it has no energy right now, and it's gonna need Flame Patch, etc., so on and so forth. Never enter in with your Mega Pokemon. Never enter in with your Mega Pokemon, because once your Mega dies, you die, or you lose rather. But I didn't want to pass up the opportunity just to swing in really quick to knock out the Turtonator, because I can sense he's bricking. It's a risk 100%, especially because we had base Steelix there and we could have attacked for 100, wait a turn, attack 100 again. Thankfully it paid off. That was very quick. Everything worked out perfectly, I'd say, right? Hopefully me demonstrating and explaining and talking about why we want base Steelix and all this other stuff made sense. The other alternative would be you don't need 2 Mega, 1 base. You just go 1 Mega, 1 base and go 1 and 1. But I didn't want to go 1 and 1 and throw in a Serena or Serena in the deck, especially because this deck already has 7 supporters, right? And I can't Brock and Serena in the same turn, or Professor Research and Serena. It'd be too much, right? So I think 1 less supporter to just have a 2 copy of a Mega Steelix and 1 copy of a base Steelix is literally the same but better than running just 1 copy of Mega Steelix, 1 copy of base Steelix, and then adding an 8th supporter into the deck, which is technically still another Mega Pokemon, aka Serena. It just wouldn't make sense to me, right? Alright, we are going first, and we got Onix in the front. We do have Brock, which is nice to start ramping up, and I think we Brock instead of using Professor's Research. Actually, if I Brock, I can't attack next turn anyways. I might as well just Professors. Unless I Brock and then I find another Brock, which could happen, so I think I am going to Brock. Because using Professor's Research into double Brock might not really be good. Especially when I could top deck a Brock. That's the idea, yeah? But the other way around, yeah, you know? Professor's Research, top deck the Brock, and then I can't attack next turn. This way we were able to at least get something in. Didn't top deck, but it's still fine anyways, right? Wouldn't have changed much. There goes the Brock. Steelix. I don't want to use it yet, and then we'll end turn. We got the second Brock, and I think we're going to go base Steelix this game. I think we go base Steelix here. This guy's doing 0 on the slap. Not bad. So let's Brock before we evolve. And then we'll put energy. I'm not going to go Mega. We'll go base. Because now we're going to want to try and build a second Pokemon on the back line. And when this may or may not be a mistake, we'll find out relatively soon. Because, yeah, we only have a single Pokemon in the active spot. I could read the field and be like, wait a minute. How are we going to actually survive against a Solosis? You know? It'll do 90. We'll take 70. 3 hits and we're dead. The thing is, it needs 3 energy to attack. We get first hit. Some might say just going Mega Steelix here and letting Mega Steelix solo might have been the actual play, realistically speaking. It might have been the actual play, I'm not gonna lie. Some regrets might have been made. Because without another Onix here to build up, what are we doing? You know what I mean? What are we doing? Now, with that being said, I'm not gonna Sabrina. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. Because I do have a Cyrus to bring it back. And once it puts 3 energy to attack, I can still at least kill it and we'll be safe. This was definitely just go Mega Steelix and let Mega Steelix solo. He's evolving the back, but I highly doubt he's going to start building that back. If he does build the back, I think I just Sabrina and kill it. Ooh. He's trying to find double Indeedee right here to stay alive. He should have waited to put the energy then to see if he should have copycat first before putting energy, just in case he didn't find double Indeedee. Because then he could have used it. Yeah, he could have just saved that. Yeah. What? I don't think he realized because of all that HP. You know, you don't keep that HP if you lose the energy. That HP goes away, man. You owe the game that HP that you're borrowing. He didn't realize it. Oh my dude. Oh man. That's some wild stuff. Yo. That is some wild stuff. If you get the right cards, this deck is impressive. I mean, keeping the double Brock is definitely necessary. I 100% think we should have evolved into Mega Steelix though, given like what we were going up against in the deck itself. Mega Steelix was 100% the play, but we still came out on top. Clip that, dude. I've never seen that before. All right, we are going second. I hate to say it, but this feels like an 18 trainer Mega Steelix deck. We have yet to start with Probo Pass, but it's good that we kept double Brock in the deck. Because without double Brock in the deck, we'd be scuffed every single game, you know? So if you are running this deck with Probo Pass and it's 2-2, 1,000,000% you gotta keep Brock. Because where's the Probo Pass? You know what I mean? Like, where is the that was a 66% chance Probo Pass. Where is the Probo Pass? This is some wild stuff right now that we are experiencing. Let's just go ahead and Brock. Why not? Boom, bang. Let's end turn. Good to go. If we can find another Brock, we can swing in and kill the Skarmory. He'll lose all energy. That would be nice. Because he won't be able to build up that Solgaleo in the back. And we'll be able to get first hit in. Come on. One more Brock. One more Brock. 1 in 13. Show the power of Brock, please. Please. One more Brock. One more Brock. One more Brock. Ah, no, we didn't find it. It's okay. It is a-okay, I think. So now, what do we do, right? What do we do? Nose pass, Onix, heavy helmet, we save. I could put energy here, 1, and then attack. Second energy goes to Nose Pass. Our Onyx dies. We go into the Nose Pass. Hopefully Probo Pass. Build up the Onyx. And then I can evolve that. We're good to go, right? That's going to be the play. Energy, Headbutt, Attack. Good. As long as he doesn't have a Guzma, we take 30. We live. I get to build up energy on Nose Pass. All we're looking for is a Probo Pass. Rocky Helmet on a Solgaleo. We got another Nose Pass. Oh no. I don't knows about that one. Let's Heavy Helmet for the finale, I think. If I attack, I'm cooked. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna opt to not attack and end turn. Because either way, we need to find a Probo Pass. And if I find Probo Pass, Skarmory dies. And I can ramp up my Onyx. Which is great. We got 2 Nose Pass in the deck. And we got 2 Professor's Research that I don't think we've used yet. All right, that's 1. 9 cards remaining. 2 and 9. 2 and 9. Show me the Probo. No. Bum, 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 bum. How much HP does Probo Pass have? I'm gonna do a little checking right now. Probo Pass has 130. I lose. I think this game is just concede and we go on to the next one. I'm running through a million combinations in my head on how we can win, and I think I capped out at my limit. I don't think there is a possible win condition here. Because I was gonna put down the other Probo Pass, put energy on it, and then we try to find it, and then we can still win that way, but there is no chance because they're running Rocky Helmet and I don't have another Heavy Helmet. So I've already used my Heavy Helmet, but if I save the Heavy Helmet, we could actually live and attack while still attacking, while still ramping, and then we could win. So it all came down to hold on to the Heavy Helmet for just one single turn. Because Probo Pass is at 130 HP, Heavy Helmet takes me, or Rocky Helmet from them takes me down to 110. Solgaleo does 120, but with the Heavy Helmet, he's doing 100 damage, which means I'd live at 10 HP on Probo Pass. Still build up the energy on the Steelix. Yeah. It all came down to that one single turn of energy, or Heavy Helmet. All right, we are going second. We got Onyx in the front. I want someone to actually count and find out how many games we're going to start with just Onyx in the front. No Probo Pass in sight. It is a 50-50. Yes, we have double Onyx and we have double Probo Pass. But let's find out if it's actually 50-50 or not, right? How many games will we start with Probo Pass versus Onyx if it's a true 50-50? Because so far, we are 100% Onyx at the moment. 100% Onyx. Which doesn't sound too good because I want to experience a game where we are literally starting with Probo Pass, right? I want to have that game where we can feel how the Probo Pass works. Now, they are running an Onyx deck as well. But they're running the Pichu, double Oricorio, double Onyx into Mega Steelix variation. So we'll find out which deck is better. However, whoever wins this game doesn't prove what deck is better or not. Let's just get that situated first, right? It doesn't prove what deck is better. It basically, it doesn't prove anything, realistically speaking, because if we win, it doesn't mean that our deck is better. If they win, it doesn't mean that their deck is better. For one, we didn't have the perfect start, starting with Probo Pass, Nose Pass, and for two, they didn't start with Energy Advantage. So, you know, there's pros and cons to both sides here, realistically speaking. Now, their Pichu can give energy to Steelix or Onyx. So, for instance, we needed to start with Probo Pass. We finally have our Probo Pass. We're not gonna Sabrina, so we're gonna Professors. We got the Nose Pass and another Onyx. I think what we're gonna do is put energy on Nose Pass. And we are going to end turn. So we're in a bad situation because we got unlucky not starting with Nose Pass. And they had a perfect start for them. We're gonna see if we can come back from this, however. Alright, so they do have the Steelix. Is it the base Steelix or Mega Steelix? I'd probably go base Steelix. They're gonna Brock the back. They got one single card in hand right now. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Huh. So, I think this is gonna be a Sabrina action play then. Right? This is gonna be a Sabrina. Either get their Pichu or their Oricorio. And I think that's still perfectly fine with me. Looking for our heavy helmet. Looking for the heavy. Trying to think if I want to throw down another Probo Pass or not. All right, Probo Pass is in. I can't Brock. I think we're gonna have to risk it. Not evolving right now. Seems kind of weird not to evolve. But trying to see if we can find that Brock. Red card could help us. We got the Brock. We got the Mega Steelix. Red card did help us. Now we can get energy on Brock. Or with this. I guess we didn't really need it. We could have just attacked again with Probo Pass. I can't retreat off Probo Pass regardless. Ooh, the fact that he evolved the front into Mega Steelix when I can Cyrus it in the future. Now, granted, we only have a single Cyrus, and he might be rocking double Mega Steelix. Okay. Mega Steelix is down. Energy is primed. I'm trying to think. Do we want another Nose Pass? Probably not, right? They have options to do a lot of stuff right now. They could swap and go to Oricorio just to attack and kill. So their best play is Oricorio, swap from Mega Steelix, go Oricorio, attack, kill, and then I can't do anything. But then we do have to put down the Nose Pass. Very interesting situation we have right here. Yep, here comes the Oricorio. Oh no! No Oricorio. Wait, their best play was swap and kill with Oricorio, so I don't do 120 damage to the Mega Steelix in the front and then just Cyrus in the future to bring it back. Wait a minute. If I had known they were going to do that... If I had known they were going to do that, I wouldn't have put the Nose Pass down to try and counter the Oricorio. Because now they can just Sabrina and win the game, right? Yeah, they can just Sabrina and win. And I'm kind of cooked. But we win the game right now. If they don't have Sabrina. I don't think Heavy Helmet keeps that Nose Pass alive, right? No. They're swapping. Sabrina? Yes, no? No Sabrina. That is wild. So like I said at the beginning of the game, we both went back and forth. We both had our ups and downs playing this match, right? We had a little bit of luck. They had a little bit of luck. At the end of the day, we still won. Does it mean my deck is better? According to my YouTube chat, someone said it does. So we'll go off with the guy on the YouTube chat. But I personally don't think one single game means anything. But we'll take the win. I don't think one single game means it's better or not. There's a lot of variance in Pokemon. And unless you're playing the same exact deck, and I invite this guy into a private match and we play 10, 15 games, right? You can't really have a good enough survey and data to actually determine what deck is better. You know what I mean? A lot of variance. This deck is ultra slow. That game was slow. The first two games were quick. All right, we are going second. We got Onyx in the front as usual. Let's go. I'm very sad that we keep going. I'm very sad that we keep going with Onyx. And we don't have Probo Pass at all. Very sad about this. Very, very, very sad about this. We haven't had a single game where we start with Probo Pass, unfortunately. This is basically an Onyx solo for everything. So I think I just Brock this turn, realistically speaking. And then I end turn. I was gonna Sabrina, but if he goes Charmeleon, I don't want to be in the active. Oh, well, actually, he can still go Charmeleon to swap from the Magby. A Charmeleon swap is his best play because he gets to attack for 60 or 50 and then get Mega Charizard next turn. If he swaps into Entei and then evolves into Charmeleon, that helps us out. Does he have Charmeleon or not? Does he brick? No Charmeleon. Okay, he's bricking. All right. So now we Professors, or no, we're gonna Professors, not Copycat. Main reason why I'm gonna use Professors, not Copycat here, is because I have a Sabrina and I can Sabrina into the Charmeleon and kill it when he brings in the Entei. We just have to hopefully find a Mega Steelix or a base Steelix. We have 3 in the deck and we have 10 cards to go through, which means it's gonna be a 30% chance we find an evolution here, and then we can Sabrina and kill the Charmander. And that'll be good. If not, then we Professor's Research, I think. Evolve, and then... Wait, what? Oh, no. He's running Rare Candy and He's not running Rare Candy and... What? Why would you not just go... Why would you not go Entei? Is it because I only need one more kill on an EX and I win? I thought for sure he was running... No way, dude. No way he went Charmeleon. Nah, bro. Nah, dude. I think this is going to be a prime Professors then. We have 9 cards, 3 and 9, 33% chance we find an evolution, kill the Charmeleon, and we just clean up. I'll take this. I'll take an evolution. I'll take this one. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And I'm going to put Nose Pass down. I'm going to put Onyx down as well, and we're going to go again. Take out the Charmeleon. This means we have no weakness type. However, if he has double Flame Patch, he can do 120 damage. And then our Steelix is dead, and we don't have Nose Pass set up to try and prep our second Onyx. Does he have double Flame Patch is the question. Does not have double, so he's only doing 40. Oh, wait, no, he wouldn't have killed us anyways. I forgot we have Heavy Helmet. We would have lived at 20 HP. So we were living regardless. Probo Pass is going down. Either I Copycat or I Brock. I think this is going to be a prime Brock play. I don't need to evolve just yet. And I'm going to Metallic Turbo here. And then we'll Metal Defender. 100. We're doing 40 on the Probo Pass. He's got to kill 1, 2, 3 of our Pokemon in order to win here so far. Not bad, man. Even though we're starting with Onyx, we're still kind of going fast thanks to Brock. It might feel like it's a slow ramp, but I feel like Brock is shining again, right? It's crazy to think. Brock has never seen use in such a long time, and all it took was just Mega Steelix to bring Brock back. 4-1 so far, but we have not gone first with Probo Pass, and I really want to experience Probo Pass going first, because at this point, why do we even have him? GG's, I played Exploring Good Lines. He should have put that Mega in the front. Yeah, he shouldn't have put that Mega in the front. He should have gone Oricorio to stall. He would have won if we put Oricorio. He made a lot of mistakes. Yeah, we had the helmet, so they can't do 120. I forgot about the helmet for a second. All right, we're going... Oh, everyone shut up. We're going second. We got Nose Pass in the front. This is the very first time we've ever gone second with a Nose Pass, and I am excited about this one. Now, the question is, though, Nose Pass going in the front only really benefits us if we can find a Probo Pass. They got 1 heads on Misty, which means that they're going 2 energy. And the next turn, they can go 3 energy and evolve. Man, oh man, that does suck. I'm not going to lie. That does suck. Shout out to Misty, am I right? Shout out to Misty. Alright, so Sabrina does us nothing this turn. Like, Sabrina does quite literally nothing. He's going to be able to actually evolve here and just attack. But I am going to Sabrina anyways because I don't want him to man-type the Phoebus and have 2 Pokemon. He's going to go in with the Magikarp here. I'll attack for 10. That's perfectly. He goes in with Phoebus. Wait, he might be helping me out. Alright, let's just attack, tackle, no Nose Pass down, no Heavy Helmet down. We're just going to chill for this 1 turn, and then we'll find out what to do next turn. Ideally, Heavy Helmet on the Mega Steelix would be good. But we'll wait and see, right? Come on. Come on, Probo Pass. Why, though? I mean, the good thing is he went in with Phoebus. He could have easily went in with Magikarp and attacked on this turn with 3 energy and then had the evolution ready to go, and then I'd be in trouble. So if he doesn't have an X speed, then we're good, right? We're good. Come on, no X speed. No X speed. Let's go. All right, come on, punish him. Ooh, to give us the best opportunity, I'm gonna have to get rid of all the cards in my hand so we can copycat. Because we're looking for an Onyx and we're looking for a Probo Pass. We're drawing 2 cards. Not the greatest here. Got an Onyx. I guess that's better than nothing, right? So obviously killing the Phoebus is gonna be good. He's gonna be able to swap next turn. Just gonna go ahead and do it. Just so he doesn't evolve and heal the Mega Gyarados. We can still come out on top and still win here. We have double Professor's Research. We got our Onyx, so now we're just looking for a Probo Pass to ramp up. However, him swinging in and discarding 3 cards could be very lethal because we only have a base Steelix in the hand. Okay. What does he get rid of? The Probo Pass. I didn't need the Pokeball, so he helped us out there with the Pokeball removal. I didn't need the second Onyx. But he got rid of the Probo Pass. Ooh, and if I could have just Probo Passed this turn. Oh, I think we lose. I think we're done. It's impossible to draw Brock and draw Mega Steelix, because that would have been the only other way we win. Brock and Mega Steelix at the same time. Brock and Mega Steelix are gone. Not worth trying to... Yeah. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. The one game that we started with Probo Pass and we just did not have Or well, the one time we started with Nose Pass, we just didn't have the Probo Pass, right? So we've played 6 games total so far. 5 games we started with Onyx, 1 game, Nose Pass. Not the best odds. We'll play a couple more games here. So far, we're 4-2. Still very good in terms of win-loss ratio. We're going first. And we've got Onyx in the front. Oh, man. Why do I feel like we are just never going to be able to actually go first with Probo Pass? More times than not. There goes the Probo Pass, though. You know what? Let's just Heavy Helmet. Let's Heavy Helmet. Let's Brock. And I guess we just end turn. You think he'll do me a solid and then... You think he'll do me a solid and Sabrina into the Nose Pass? Like, what if, right? What if he did Sabrina into the Nose Pass? Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. We got second Onyx, though. So he's doing 60 twice. This is still gonna be a... I really want to just... Oh, man. I gotta put 1 energy on the Onyx just in case we find Brock, because if we do, we can evolve an attack and that's great and we can kill the Mega Absol. If not, we don't find it, then I'll just pivot. Wait, he might be helping me out by just letting me lose my Nose Pass. Not that Nose Pass was doing me any solids anyways. Wait, I think he just cooked himself. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go in with this Onyx. We got the Sabrina. Energy here. All I gotta do is go Mega Steelix. He can't kill me. He literally cannot kill me. I think he messed up, man. Not getting first hit when I had all the energy on the active Pokemon didn't really make any sense. Question is, will he retreat to a different Pokemon or not? Red card, doesn't matter. I wasn't gonna Sabrina anyways. I'm just hoping we don't draw our Cyrus, because I need Cyrus to bring this guy back. Took 60. I'm okay with that. Oh, Copycat was good. Cyrus is even better, though. Sorry, Chief. You've already used your Sabrina, so you're not going to have another one, and I highly doubt you risk the chance to attack, which means my Cyrus is safe. Top decking it was perfect. It's over for this guy, man. It is weird that despite this is a 4 basic Pokemon deck and it's a 50% chance at starting with Nose Pass, we haven't had that many games where we start with Nose Pass. You know what I mean? We have not had that many games starting with Nose Pass. So in that regards, it does feel a little disappointing, disheartening, I'd say. Thankfully, though, we've been winning a majority of these games because of Brock and Onyx. So I guess we'll take it, right? It's working out. 5-2 is pretty good. Oh, man. I gotta get one single game where we start with Probo Pass. Chat, I'm about to just spam the games. I'm gonna go in, and if we don't start with Probo Pass, I'm just gonna concede until we find a Probo Pass. Because we've played 5 games. Like, we don't have a single game where Probo Pass. No. We're starting with Probo Pass. All right, listen, chat. All right, we are going first. Very strong, very fun, very good. Let's go ahead and Professors. We got Probo Pass as well. We can start ramping up. I'm excited, all right. I am heavily excited for this. We got the Onyx. I'm going to throw the Onyx down. Let's go ahead and enter. And second energy is going to go to the Nose Pass. And Brock to the Onyx. Probo Pass Evolve. We're chilling right now, man. We got Mega Venusaur. We don't have a Poke Center lady, so if they put us to bed, that's going to be very scary to see. Opponent disconnected. We got to wait. Is this deck good enough against Whimsicott deck? I think Whimsicott deck's gonna be better. Okay, they got a Pokeball, they got another Bulbasaur. I feel like they just built the back Bulbasaur, no? Alright, they're building the front Bulbasaur and they are ending turn. Let's go ahead and just evolve into Probo Pass here. Nose Pass down. Brock on the back. Metallic Turbo on the front. And I'm going to end turn. I'm going to end turn because we could still Brock and then Onyx again. Well, I guess we don't need to because we have Probo Pass building up to 2 energy. So might as well just get the Mega Steelix in regardless. Red card, yeah, I guess we should have actually done that. Red card was very scary to see. Thankfully, we're not going to need the Mega Onyx or Mega Steelix just yet. And Mega or Probo Pass will still be able to live against an Ivysaur for sure here, so. We are A-okay. They're not doing any damage. They're just building up energy. We got base Steelix. I kind of want to do this. Energy's going to go here. I kind of want a Sabrina. Slows him down quite a bit. And then I'm just going to chill. Let's ramp up. Alright, so our Onyx is built. Maybe we can build 2. This would be great, right? If we can build double Mega Steelix. So Sabrina was very strong because they can't retreat here. And if they build double Mega Venusaur, it doesn't matter. We're just going to Cyrus and bring him back regardless. Right? So I don't really care which one he goes into. Heavy Helmet on this one. Ooh, I could have Heavy Helmet the front on the Probo Pass. But he's doing... Oh, I needed a Heavy Helmet the front Probo Pass. Uh-oh. That's a misplay, but we can make it up. Steelix on the right side. Mega Steelix on the left side. And then we'll Metallic Turbo and hit the left. So this is why we have one base Steelix, one Mega Steelix. The ideal game situation is Probo Pass is in the active spot, right? And then when they kill Probo Pass, we go into the Steelix to attack. 100 damage, and then we go into the Mega Steelix. They kind of have to work for their kills a bit, right? 1, 2, 3. Now, because we have that extra Probo pass down, super late game, they can still just Sabrina us off of the Mega Steelix into the Probo pass, and they win. We're going to need to find a Probo pass and another heavy helmet in order for that nose pass to stay alive. Waiting for the opponent to return. Come on, don't leave the game. We had perfect everything, man. Don't leave. Come back. One time we finally pulled this off, opponent just rage quit. Yeah, it feels bad. I mean, he played enough of the match. I think he just realized that because we evolved into Steelix and Mega Steelix, there was no way he was gonna win. So it's not like he just disconnected. It was just more like he saw that he wasn't gonna win and he just rage quit. You know what I mean? All right, so it seems like the opponent did rage quit. Honestly, I can't blame him. We had quite literally everything primed and ready to go. So once he saw our perfect layout of the field, it was impossible for him to try and win that, right? He swings in with Ivysaur first. I'm able to swing in and attack him. It was going to be an impossible game to win. But it's nice to see how this would have played out, right? If he did transform or switch and go to the back, we still had Steelix he had to go through, and he can't one-shot Steelix, and we're doing 200 damage to that Mega Venusaur first. And then our Steelix, our Mega Steelix gets to swing in for 120. We'd take that Mega Venusaur down, no problem. All right, I think I'm done with the Mega Steelix deck right now, chat. Let's talk about the deck list, and we'll move on to another deck, right? All right, so this is the Mega Steelix EX deck. It is running one. Okay, actually, it's running two. It's running two Nose Pass, two Onyx, so 4 basic Pokemon. The reason why I thought it was running one Nose Pass is because all the games we've played, despite running just 4 basic Pokemon, we never started with Nose Pass in the front. And ideally, you want to start with Nose Pass in the front so you can evolve into a Probo Pass, 2 Energy, Metallic Turbo, build up the back, and you're good to go. Now, obviously, in case you don't start with Probo Pass, Nose Pass, and you start with Onyx, it's not the end of the world. You still have Double Brock in the to your advantage that can hopefully help you ramp up as quickly as possible and help you still win those games, which has helped us. This deck went 6-2 despite all of our games pretty much going with Onyx to start with. Kind of sucked, but 6-2, still a very good ratio. And we are running 2 Mega Steelix, 1 base Steelix, 2 Pokeballs, 2 heavy helmets. You can switch it out for either the Probo Pass or the Mega Steelix. Professor's Research, Sabrina Cyrus combo, and then Copycat. Now, we are running a base Steelix, and some people might say you don't need that because Onyx can deal with the Oricorio. 50 damage plus the weakness type, that's 70. Probo Pass can deal with the Oricorio. It's not for the Oricorio, right? Steelix is going to be because on the field, you're gonna hopefully start with your Nose Pass and do a Probo Pass. 130 HP with heavy helmet. It'll be kind of a wall and pretty tanky. You can build up the back. Once they kill your Probo Pass, you go into your Onyx that will be evolving into a base Steelix doing 100 damage. And then by the time they kill that Steelix, you go into your Mega Steelix for the finale. That's the ideal situation. They have to kill not 1, not 2, but 3 of your Pokemon versus if I got rid of the base Steelix, they'd kill my Probo Pass. And then they just I go into my Mega Steelix and they just have to kill another Pokemon and they win the game. It wouldn't feel right, you know? Make them work for the kills. And we went with this Steelix as well, the new one, where it says during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon has no weakness type, because you're able to actually survive against a Mega Blaziken if it does 120 damage to you, plus that 20 burn damage. You'll be living at 10, which is nice, and lets you dish out another 100 damage. Seems good. The other variant, I think, does 110 damage with no little effect. But that is the Mega Steelix EX deck. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Surprisingly, going first with Onyx every single time and not having Probo Pass still worked out, like I mentioned, 6-2, and it would have been a much favorable matchup if we were actually able to just go with Probo Pass instead. But again, we have the double Brock in the deck for that very reason. A lot of people are trying to say we don't need double Brock because Probo Pass can ramp up for you. However, the games we played, we were very unlucky and we didn't start with Probo Pass, so Brock saved our butt countless times. Very happy to see that Brock, who didn't have any love as a supporter, is now coming back into the spotlight because of Mega Steelix. But that's the deck list. Let me know what you guys think if you guys tried it out yourselves, and feel free to give me any deck suggestions or recommendations in the comments below. Woo! Alright, so that was Mega Steelix. Porygon Z is kind of great since it does 20 for each trainer, not for each support. Yeah, trainer is different than support because every card is a trainer card that's not a Pokemon. Pokemon tools are trainers. Item cards, support cards, they're all trainers. I can try the Porygon Z deck if you want. I can try it out. I was gonna go into Mismagius. Let me see, hold on. Alright. So we've done Mega Steelix. I'm happy about that, how it turned out. That was good fun. Mismagius and Fantina, I could save until tomorrow if you want. Sunday. Could write that down. I gotta give Lopunny another chance. I just don't mad about the Lopunny not working out. You guys are gonna have to help me try and build this Porygon deck quickly, because I wanted to either play Mismagius or the Ditto. Let me see. Porygon Z. His attack does 20 more damage for each trainer in your opponent's deck. So that's going to be great. And then I think we also want Porygon 2, right? When you attach the energy from Energy Zone to this Pokemon, put a random card from your deck that evolves this onto it. So double Porygon 2 as well would be nice. And I think for the Porygon itself, we're just running Data Scan Porygon. It's 50 HP though, and we could go with one that has more HP, unless our other basic Pokemon are gonna be 50 HP, because then I could run Licia in the deck. So for now, we'll run Porygon 2, and we'll run Porygon, the full art one, and we'll see what other Pokemon we throw in, right? We're not gonna need Rare Candy, because we want to go into Porygon 2 for that buggy evolution, I think, so this is great. Sabrina Cyrus combo as well, why not? Copycat feels like the bread and butter. Don't need Serena, don't need Rare Candy. May, we might want May. Swap out to get that Porygon 2 so we can actually evolve it and then get into the free Porygon Z. You get 2 evolutions that same turn. Seems great. So we're looking at 14 out of 20. We got 4-6 trainer cards at the moment. What other Pokemon are we throwing in? And what kind of energy are we tossing in? How's it going? Yathin? Looker is just not great. We ramp with Mantike and Pichu. Yeah, we want some kind of energy ramp Pokemon. That's what I'm thinking. Because Porygons are going to be your main killer. Pichu. So we have 4 basic Pokemon. I could get rid of a Pokeball and throw Licia in. If we so wish. Try to throw in some healing, like Poke Center ladies, in case we fall asleep. Try to throw in, like, red cards for hand disruption. Is Porygon Z the only Pokemon that we're going to be running? Because I feel like we need Giant Capes to stay alive then. 140 HP isn't the greatest. I could also get rid of the red card if we don't really need that or want that. We got the Poke Center lady, we got the Giant Capes. If this is the only WinCon Pokemon, then we go with this. If not, then we could toss in a Mew EX when in doubt, right? When in doubt, Mew EX out. But we don't want to start with Mew EX, because if we start with Mew EX and I'm stuck on Mew EX, then we are cooked. So maybe no Mew EX in this deck. Is this it? Is this truly it? This is the deck? Let me put red card back in just so we can get a zoomed out version of what we are looking at. So this is the deck list right now. Mantike Pichu, Porygon Z, Porygon 2, red card, Giant Cape, so we can go to 160 HP, 1 Pokeball because we have Licia. We have 50 HP basic Pokemon, 4 of them at least, so 1 Pokeball, 1 Licia seems fine, I guess. Sabrina Cyrus, Poke Center lady, in case we are hit with a Venusaur? Something? Indeedee for the free heals. But then what if we're going first and Indeedee is in the active spot? You think just run a match, see how it goes? I guess the argument could also be, what if we're going first and Porygon is in the active spot? We'd have to put 1 energy on it, retreat, go to Mantike, boom, build up energy. Yeah, we could always just run a game. There could be an X speed. I think an X speed in the deck. But maybe this is fine. Porygon Z, Porygon 2. Maybe no Porygon 2 and rare candies instead. Nah, because that's more cards you gotta find. Porygon 2 means... Porygon 2 is basically like a rare candy anyways. Thanks for the share and trade. No worries, man. All right, deck list is updated. Porygon Z. Is my wish list updated? My wish list is updated. Oh. Oh yeah, Chingling. Chat, should we Chingling in that deck or now? Energy is better. My wish list is updated. I just have to remove this Hydreigon, and now it's good. Like, I don't have 2 Jirachis, believe it or not. Look, I have 1 Jirachi, only 1 Crocodile, 1 Honchkrow, 1 Beautifly. I need 5 copies of these starter Pokemon stage 2s, and 5 copies total of Darkrai. If anything, I'm trying to trade the 1-stars, and then hopefully we can share the non-1-stars. Because trading currency takes quite a bit, and my trading currency, I think, is... I mean, I only have 1. I have 1. So I'm trying to trade just 1-stars and up. And usually whenever I see someone wanting to trade me a diamond card or something, I'll just share them the diamond instead. You know, I just share them the diamond and I'm like, yeah. Because I've had times where people try to trade me and they try to trade me for like a 2 diamond or a 3 diamond. I'll just cancel the trade, give them a share. And I guess hope they share back. But if not, then it's all good. It's whatever. We can both save ourselves some trade currency. You have all the hollows? Yeah, if you want to share any of the or trade any of the 1-stars, by all means, I'll see if I have any 1-stars for you. All right, chat, we are hopping in. It is go time. We are going first. And we do have Mantike and Pichu, which is the prime start here. Going first means we get to evolve first. And that's always good, but going first, going second, truthfully, I don't think it really matters too much in this deck. Alright, the opponent has finally decided to play a Pokemon card down. Hitmontop, not the greatest to be honest. For us. Hitmontop will definitely wreck my day. Let's data scan, why not? A Pokeball's coming up. I mean, what if I try to build double, right? And I just splashy toss. Hold on to the giant cape for now. We have 2 of them in the deck. And then we just chill. I was going to put down another basic Pokemon like this, but I want to wait. Maybe I could just put a giant cape on the Mantike, prevent him from 2-shotting me, and then I'll be able to build up both my Porygons. Then he has to deal with those 2 rather than killing 2 baby Pokemon and then 1 Porygon Z, and then he wins the game. Yeah, there's a vertical stream up as well, person. We have the horizontal and vertical stream. Most people are checking vertical because YouTube Shorts. All right, he's got Barb. Doesn't change anything though. Copycat. We need our own Copycat or a May. I also have Licia in the deck, but I'm trying to think, do we... I mean, first game we found all of our basic Pokemon, so Licia is basically a dead card. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. Another Pokeball, which again doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, we knew we were going to find the Pokeball, right? Because of the data scan. Porygon Z. Oh man. I think Pokeball shuffles my deck, believe it or not. I'm gonna actually go ahead and energy the Mantike. And I'm gonna go ahead and build up energy on the other Porygon. So far, game number 1, not looking good. We're not finding our professor's research. We got 1. We're not finding our May, not finding our Copycat, not finding our Porygon 2. That's their second Copycat. Maybe I need to put 2 Copycats in the deck. Alright, thankfully our Mantike still lives. Data scan. We get May. Okay. May will thankfully let us swap out the Pichu for a Porygon 2, and then we can build that. I think we're still able to build up double Porygon Zs. But the more Pokemon cards he uses... Wait, does it mean deck total? Because this is like the deck right here, right? I don't know if it means deck. I don't know if graveyard also means deck. Because so far, this is what? 100 damage Porygon Z's doing? 120? I'm hoping it means just in the deck overall. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Porygon. The one that's weakened. This is my first time actually playing this deck, so I'm really hoping that it actually gives us the... Ooh, double. We're going to go one Porygon Z can go, because we don't really need the Porygon Z. We're going to get it back anyways by just doing this. Evolve. Buggy Beam. Forces the evolution. Data scan. Copycat. I guess we just swing in and attack. Let's see how much damage we're doing. I'll Porygon 2 this. Just in case he tries to, like, red card or something. 140 damage. So I think it's every single card in the deck. Oh, wait, never mind. No. Because we'd be doing way more damage. Because this is already, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 140 alone. And I know he still has a Professor's Research in the deck. So if he plays a lot of item cards sooner, we're not going to be able to actually utilize that, right? Pokeballs means we're doing less damage. Professor's Research means less damage. So it makes me wonder, should we run Chingling in this deck? Or do you think the Oricorio, or not the Oricorio, the Quick Energy Gain with Pichu is fine? Because we're still dishing out quite a bit of damage, don't get me wrong, right? We still get to dish out quite a bit. We got Copycat. We got our Porygon Z. Cyrus isn't going to help me. A Giant Cape, I don't think would help me either. Poke Center Lady would have. So I could clearly retreat, lose 2 energy, and go to this one attack. I mean, as long as I live, right? As long as I live, I think I need to do that. So boom, bang, swap, 2 energy here. It's a surprise on how much damage we're doing. Still 120. Still 120. So now I think we do have a Sabrina in the deck. We do. So I can Sabrina and still kill one of the Nihilegos. He'd have to roll 0 heads here. We have a 1 in 6 chance of finding Sabrina. We probably don't find Sabrina. Professors means no will this turn. But it also means I think we're doing 100 damage now instead of 120. Trainer card. I think that also means now we're doing 80 damage. Our damage is going down drastically every time he uses a trainer. All right, Sabrina, come on, 1 in 6. Giant Cape keeps us alive with Poke Center Lady. But only if Mega Lopunny lands 2 Tails. Yeah, 80 damage. Yeah, the longer the game goes on... Oh, wait, no, never mind. He's doing 30 anyways. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, the longer the game goes on, the less chance, the less damage we're doing. Alright, Butteri. Stop back in. I don't know how I feel about the deck so far, but we'll keep going. It's questionable right now. Does seem like it has some good meme potential. How's it going, person? All right, we're going second. I'm not going to complain about going second with Porygon. I can always put energy in and retreat if I need to. So yeah, we want the baby Pokemon in the front, but I think this can still work. Alright, Licia, probably for their other Spinnerack and their Whimsicott. Kartana, interesting. So I guess I will Licia. It's only fair, right? Pichu. Like I said, we can energy, retreat, put the Pichu down. Let me go ahead and data scan first. It's a Pokeball. So we'll just go ahead and Porygon. And then we'll enter. Because I need to have some kind of Pokemon for May, just in case we find May. So I was wondering if I should hold on to Porygon or not. But since we're finding a Pokeball, this is fine. And if we're lucky, assuming he doesn't have the evolution, I guess I should have caped the front instead. Ariados is doing 30 damage. We're at 30. Giant Cape puts us at 50. Yeah. I guess I was kind of getting greedy with the Giant Cape. Alright, so now it's going to be a 2 retreat cost to swap. Let me data scan before Pokeball. It's a May. I can't May without a Pokemon, so I need some Pokeball. I think that shuffles the deck. So let's data scan again to see what we actually have now. It's Porygon Z, which is not a Porygon 2. Ooh, not good. So I'm gonna have to buy a lot of time here by putting extra energy on this, swapping to the Mantike, putting Giant Cape on the Mantike, which keeps us alive from the Kartana and from the Ariados. And then we'll just go ahead and Splashy Toss. So far, not good. Not good. How do I have the Serena background? I think you have to buy it from the shop. Premium. Oh yeah, I could have just waited until I got the May and then used Pokeball. True. Data scan. Porygon 2, okay. I think I just let him kill me. Let him kill the Porygon in the front. Our retreat cost is going to be 2, 3. Whimsicott is going to be doing 130 damage. We lose the game. Mathematically, there is virtually no way I can win this. Yeah. We lose here. Even with a giant cape, we just lose. Yeah, I don't know about this deck, chat. I'm gonna be real, I don't know about the deck. So far, the deck's not been... It feels like a good meme deck that I could try another day, but right now it just does not feel good. Unless you think I go Mismagius. No. I could theoretically Mismagius in this deck. Going first with Porygon? Yeah, no chat. I think this deck's cooked. Setting up Porygon Z on turn 8 is bad luck, yeah. I do think the deck is cooked. This Ditto has Spirit Tomb. Let me see. Tried this Ditto deck yesterday. But we weren't getting extremely lucky. Maybe it'll be a different outcome if I throw in like Hitmontop. Maybe add in another Pichu, more baby Pokemon. I don't think it's the baby Pokemon, it's the fact that we're not finding the Porygon 2, even though we have Copycat in May. Maybe I need a Pokemon communication in the deck instead, as well. Like no Licia and then to go Pokemon Com. That's the problem, we're not finding that Porygon. Porygon needs some support. Like I could throw in another baby Pokemon. And then we get rid of, say, red card. You know what? Three baby Pokemon better chance of starting with that and not the Porygon Z. Pokemon Com, May, Copycat, Pokecenter Lady, Sabrina Cyrus. Do we want just one single Pokeball? I don't think so, though. Maybe I don't even, maybe I just risk no double giant cape. Unless I risk the no Pokemon Com. Maybe I just go double. Alright, we got the deck list. Chat, I will play this deck until we lose, alright? This is version 2. All right, we are going second here, and we do have Porygon to start with. Now, it's not the end of the world. We're going second, which means we can just put energy on the Porygon and then retreat out of the active spot. With that being said, I did put 3 baby Pokemon in the deck because I want to make sure we have the best possible chance of not starting with Porygon. Okay, so I'm going to be Professor's researching, or I'm going to be Pokeballing and Professor's researching. And then we're going to do this. We got the Porygon 2. Let's go ahead and put energy. Retreat, Pichu. Giant cape on the back. Crackly. I mean, it doesn't matter if I data scan. We're going to draw the card regardless. Data scan is only if I'm like doing something else beforehand, but we're going to be drawing it. Surprise me, game, you know? Surprise me with whatever I'm going to get. I think data scan would just waste more time, right? So now next turn, I can Porygon 2 and then put energy, and I already got my Porygon Z ready to go. And maybe Professors will give me another basic Porygon that we can start building. Would be nice. Let me data scan first before I evolve. It's a basic Pokemon. Ooh, okay. So if I Porygon 2, which I will do, and put energy, which I also will do, doesn't this shuffle the deck because I'm doing buggy evolution? Shuffles it, which means we're not guaranteed Pokeball anymore. But I needed this energy, so I could go to 3. So now I think I have to Professor's research to try and find a base Pokemon now, or I can just May. I mean, I may as well May right now, so I can Pichu. That didn't work out, chat. I'm gonna be honest, that did not work. Honestly, I'd rather not put a Magby down and save the Porygon 2 in hand, because if he kills my Pichu, I can still attack with Porygon Z and then slow build another Porygon in the back. That's the ideal right now, yeah? You know what's crazy? This Porygon Z doesn't let you know how much damage we're doing because it doesn't expose how many trainer cards he still has in his deck until after we attack, which also means that the opponent doesn't know how much damage we're gonna do. We could be one-shotting the Mew and he has no idea. He has no idea we could hypothetically one-shot this guy. I also have no idea. We're both going in blind and I am all in for it right now, all right? Granted, I think he has 9 more cards and 5 in the hand. I'm assuming that we're gonna one-shot this guy. Yeah? I'm assuming we're gonna one-shot, so let's see. Here we go. 80? 80 damage? Wait, that means he only has 3 trainer cards in his deck and the rest are Pokemon. That means he probably has just 2. Oh, because he might have a lot of trainer cards in his hand. 80 damage? That's only 3 trainers because we do 20 base. What? So what is he, just holding on to a lot of trainers in hand? Like he has double rare candy in hand, like copycat professors, and he had a lot of Pokemon in his deck? How are we only doing 80? No, that's messed up. That is absolutely disgusting to see. In a bad way. We also probably want, yeah, either a red card or a Mars in my deck, just so we can put the trainers back in his deck. I don't know. Mars or red card? Which one should we run? I feel like we'd have so many trainers if we run Mars. So I feel like I'd have to go red card. He's ending his turn. Honestly speaking, I think I'm gonna copycat. And not even... Oh, wait! I could Cyrus! It's okay, though. I'm over here so upset that we weren't even able to do the damage I wanted to do. As long as we're still doing 80 damage here on the front. 100 damage! We went from 80 to 100 because his copycat put more trainers into his deck. Alright! Worked out. We got our +1 and now we can Cyrus and get our final kill win. I was hoping Copycat would get us another basic Pokemon, the Porygon, so I could start building it. And I misread that we don't even have... We had Cyrus in hand already. So that last turn, I would have said, don't Copycat, just attack and then Cyrus and then we win. But it all works out. Seems good. I do think maybe a red card in the deck, but I'm not sure what we get rid of. We have Poke Center Lady, May, Copycat, Cyrus, Sabrina. Cyrus is about to win us the game. May helped us find nothing, but it's only just one single game, right? They got the rare candy for the Ralts. I feel bad for them because they're taking all their time to do this when we just have a Cyrus to win us the game. They're like thinking and maneuvering and wondering how they can do all that. Unless we just don't do 50 damage. Okay, we did 80. We'll take it. I was going to say, because there is a possible chance that our damage goes down so low, because it does get that way, right? The later the game goes, the less damage we do, right? Alright, so far 1-0 with this deck. Chat, if you guys can think about what we can throw in for either... Oh, silver could work because it puts the trainer back in their deck. I mean, yeah. I mean, what do we think we don't want? Poke Center Lady? Just go with the no healing because we need to go fast in this deck anyways. I'm thinking red card over silver first. But silver does give you a guaranteed 20 extra damage if they have a supporter in hand, and it also could benefit you by removing a supporter from their hand. Hear me out, Indeedee keeps the babies alive longer, and starting with her won't be a problem if you just run Psychic Energy. But the longer the game goes, the less Porygon Z is going to do in terms of damage, which is why we want to try to ramp up as soon as possible and not stay on Indeedee. Because then we'd have to slow build. Is it possible to go below too much in a turn unless the professors are Copycat? I mean, I guess it takes them some time. It takes them a little bit of time. I'm going to put the red card in because we were just talking about the red card, and then we'll think about if we want to actually throw in silver over the red card, or maybe both. All right, let's see. We got Magby and we got double Porygon. Not bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw both these down. If we somehow find a May, we can just get rid of the Porygon Z, since we'll find it immediately anyways. All right, let's see. The worst that could happen is a Sabrina turn 1. Thankfully, that did not happen. Oh, I should have held on to the Pokeball. I keep forgetting. Pokeball lets me cycle my deck and shuffle it, but data scan first to see what we have. Yeah, because I could have checked to see what we have first before doing that. Ayya. All right, well, let's go ahead and just Magby. Do this. I'm going to put energy on Porygon instead of spreading it, because who knows? They could red card me here. I find a Porygon 2, and then I'm able to attack next turn. They'd be doing me a solid. They would definitely be doing me a solid and helping me out. They got Caterpie. We got the Mantike because we knew we were going to get it. Data scan. Porygon Z again. Whew. All right, I'm gonna put energy on the other Porygon, and I'm just gonna Magby and put energy on that other Porygon as well. Truthfully, I don't know if I want to put down a basic baby Pokemon right now or not, but since we have energy on this Porygon on the left, I'll just go in with it, and then we'll think next turn. Because there could be a chance that he just doesn't have, yes, he doesn't have the actual evolution. That's what I was hoping for, because I was like, all right, if he doesn't have the evolution, we're fine, right? So now let's data scan and pray this is a Porygon 2 or a May. Bro, I hate data scan. It just shows you, it literally shows you that you're about to be cooked. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and Toasty Toss yet again. Because who knows, he could red card us before we red card him. And red card could still help us out. He's got 50 damage on the back here, guaranteed. He's got the Bulbasaur. Unless he's just, I think he might just be using Caterpie. Wait a minute. I think Caterpie is just to find Pokemon. He's not about to evolve into anything at all. Caterpie is just to find a friend. Ideally, he wants double Lilligant Leaf Cape on Bulbasaur, and he wants to try to have an unkillable Venusaur. That's his play. Like a 300 HP Venusaur. Wow, that's wild. Okay, so because he just put Venusaur down and he has like, I don't know how many cards in hand, let's go ahead and just red card him. We're still not finding the Pokemon that we want, unfortunately, which is still a very sad sight to see. He's able to swap next turn and kill. Let me see, what Pokemon are we finding? Sabrina. I mean, I highly doubt he goes in with Bulbasaur next turn. So I'm not going to Giant Cape the front with Magby. And if he does go in with Bulbasaur to attack, that's kind of good for us. Because then it means he's not using Rare Candy and evolving. And I get to have another chance of finding. I guess Copycat would have prevented him from getting an extra card. So far, not the best of luck with this Porygon 2. He does have Butterfree, so he did have the evolution. Come on, data scan, give me something. I guess Copycat. I suppose Copycat can do something. I suppose. I don't want to, Sabrina. Not gonna lie, so I'm just gonna wait. Man, this is not looking good, chat. This is not looking good. Like, the more the match goes on, the more he draws his deck, and the more he draws his deck, the less damage we do on Porygon Z, which means we're not gonna kill this guy. We're not gonna do, we're doing, like, the max we can do is 120 damage. And that's only if all of his last 5 cards, all 5 out of 5 are trainer cards. And all I can do right now is Copycat for one single card. We finally got May. May could help us out. I could Sabrina because it'll force him into the Lilligant and make him lose the energy on the Lilligant. May will give us the guaranteed evolution. And then it's going to be the battle, the fight. Can we kill a Mega Venusaur doing 50 damage per, 60 damage per turn, pretty much, is what we're going to do. This deck is good when you can actually pull it off, but man. Get rid of our Porygon Zs. Evolve into Porygon 2. Evolve into Porygon 2. Go ahead and evolve this. Cyberjack. 80 damage. And that damage is going to slowly dwindle. Oh, we're cooked, boys. We're cooked, man. I haven't even found a single professor's research this game. Let that sink in. I don't know how many games or turns it's been, but not even a single professor's research is a disgusting feat, in my opinion. Dang. 60 damage. Our damage is slowly going down to the 60, 40, 20, 0. If the match, man, if it just... I don't know about this deck. Turn 13, Porygon 2 is nuts. What is that luck? I don't know, man. Today has been an unlucky day. If like the Lopunny games to start off with wasn't proof enough of how unlucky we are today, then yeah, a turn 13 Porygon 2 being able to like get that active. That is some wild stuff for sure, right? This is gonna do like 20 damage, 40 damage. Yeah, bro. Okay. Chat, what do we think about this deck? Yeah, you could argue and say Indeedee in the deck could have done a lot of damage and we probably could have killed, but we need a giant cape on Indeedee as well to stay alive and wake up from the actual Sleep. It is not about Ndidi or not already. The game is just, yeah, it's not about Ndidi. It's just that we're not finding the Porygon 2. Let's stop thinking about Ndidi and let's think about how do we find the Porygon 2. You know what I mean? Because the luck is not lucking right now. All right, we're going first, but without a baby Pokemon. Now, there's a reason why I put 3 baby Pokemon in this deck. It's so we don't go first with Porygon Z. But believe it or not, we are going first with Porygon Z. With Porygon still, which is a sad thing to see, but if we can somehow bring this game back, because now that we have a very slow start, I'll be surprised. Damage on the Porygon means it's going to be compromised, which means I think we're going to want a different Porygon instead. That might be the other Porygon, I'm hoping. I'm going to Magby down so we have double in case they try to Sabrina us, and then we'll Splashy Toss. All right, build it, build it, build it. Let's go. This could be it. This could be our opportunity. They got the Blaziken going in quick. They're going fast. Professor's research. I don't think we do 200 damage though, right? I don't think our Porygon can do 200 damage. Antyke is down. Now, unfortunately, I think I have to use this Pokeball. Let me see what I get, though. It's a May. I don't need May. I'm gonna Pokeball. I lied. I needed May. You know what they say, chat? You know what they say. Don't put another Pokemon down right now to save me from a Sabrina on this turn. Because if they don't have Sabrina this turn, we're good. But if they have Sabrina in the deck, period, then putting another baby Pokemon down means that they'll Sabrina later in the game. And I will officially be cooked. So we got to take the risk of, if they have a Sabrina in the deck, they're less likely to have it sooner, but they'll more likely have it later. And it seems like they don't have it right now, assuming that they are running it, which means I will be able to Porygon Z and attack. Sadly, we don't have any healing, so whoa now, partner. My Porygon Z is going down to what? 140 HP. I'm dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're just dead. We're dead. We're dead, and it doesn't even matter. But let's just see how much damage we would have done. 140 beefy. Not bad. Yeah, I'm just not feeling the deck, chat. It seems like it could be a good meme, good fun. Maybe we can give it a chance tomorrow. Right now, it just does not feel too great. Doesn't feel too great. Yeah, big oof. The damage seems great if you can build it, because like the key of the deck is you have to build Porygon Z immediately and start attacking with it immediately to get the best value, because the longer the game goes on, the less damage you're going to be doing, right? Our luck today is just not it. Our luck today is definitely not it, but I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. The deck lists that we have lined up, I'm gonna do the Ditto Rampardos deck again tomorrow. We're gonna do a new deck, which is the Mismagius. It's a new Mismagius deck. And I guess this deck is gone. Hard to try and find decks right now. Come back and do that. Yeah, so be on the lookout. Tomorrow, this is what we're going to be playing. Mismagius, the new one that says move all your psychic energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon when you attack. For 2 energy to attack, that's not bad, especially when you comp, because that's a stage 1. And if you combo that with Fantina, 2 of them in the deck, you're going to be able to actually ramp up energy so quick, but also transferring that energy while also still doing 60 damage in the front, being a threat. Seems good, right? It's a good way to ramp up. And I'm trying to find out which Pokemon we'd want to throw in the deck to actually benefit from this or not, right? This new one, put a random supporter card from your deck into your hand, could also be good, considering that you want Fantina in your hand, so you can actually Mismagius. So we will be running the new Misdreavus because of that. And then, of course, Pokeball, Professor's Research, Sabrina Cyrus combo, and a Copycat to kick things off. And that's basically the baseline right now. 13 cards out of 20, but I don't know what else we want to throw in. Again, we got to find a heavy hitter to ramp up and build. It could be a Psychic Pokemon. It could be a Pokemon that doesn't even need Psychic Energy, like Colorless. Options, right? Options. I don't know if we'd go Gengar, but we'll think about that tomorrow, yeah? I'm just throwing the idea out right now. But anyways, chat, I appreciate you guys hanging out and being here. We've been live for about 3.5 hours. We are done. We've only had a chance to play one good deck today. We played Lopunny, 2 different Steelix, 2 different Porygons, so 5 decks today, technically speaking. But the Mega Steelix was the only one that was good. So that is the deck that we'll be uploading later today at like 1 p.m. I should have that deck ready to go at like around 1 p.m. EST. So in about 2 hours from now, that deck will go up, the deck that we ended up playing earlier today. Despite thinking that it is a slow build, believe it or not, it was actually doing some work. We went 6-2 on the day with Mega Steelix with this deck here. So very good. I had fun. We'll upload that. And I'll be on again tomorrow. Tomorrow is usually my day off. Usually we take Sundays off, but because we haven't had enough good games to actually make some decks, we're behind right now, right? I don't have a deck to upload tomorrow for Sunday, so we got to try and play and get more footage. So we will be live tomorrow, probably for like just 2 hours, short stream, and I'll do like 2 different types of decks. But hopefully we can try and make something work so we can actually get some videos scheduled throughout the week. But I thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow around the same time, 7 a.m. EST. Reuniclus. Ooh. Broken G literally said Reuniclus with the Mismagius, and that's how we quick ramp. No Gardevoir in that deck, but Mismagius instead. Now, I'm not going to lie. We do have a Reuniclus deck with like Indeedee and Gardevoir, but I like the way you're thinking, saying that maybe we just go Mismagius in this deck instead. And that's the way we ramp. That seems good. And then maybe I can even throw in an Indeedee as well. Or maybe Indeedee would mess it up. I don't know. Double rare candy. This could be a good alternative. You might be right. 2 energy on a Steelix, 2 energy back on Miss Magius, 2 energy back on Steelix is at 4, and then I can just keep putting 1 energy every turn. That seems solid. An X speed in case we start with Steelix so I can swap out. I don't know. We'll see. Good idea. Good idea. Anyways, I'm out, chat. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll catch you guys next time tomorrow.